I'm not in. Slide over.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Weekend Warlords April tournaments.
April tournament and birthday stream.
The frame rate on the camera seems really low for some reason.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on.
Hopefully it'll sort itself out, but yeah, Weekend Warlords birthday and April tournament.
It is.
Weekend earlier than normal.
It's the store's 4th birthday, everybody. So we'll see how it goes. We've got 29 players today,
including myself.
Josh.
I'm covering for Steve. I got the first round bye.
Waiting on Steve.
Steve,
he's stuck in traffic.
So
But he's going to join me in the booth later.
And I'll be out on the tables.
Let's have a look. Studio cam. I don't know what is going on with the studio cam.
No, we're all right.
It's
a
like,
little.
It's all jaggedy. It's all jaggedy, boss.
Jag's playing.
Jags is playing. That's all. We don't need that.
I think it's 29 today. It's 36 tomorrow, I believe. Is it?
36.
I'm not too sure, but I think we're at capacity this weekend.
Wow.
I know some of our regulars are at. Is it Volt 14?
Yeah, there's a hyperspace trial going on.
Yeah, hyperspace trial.
Getting ready stuff on that, I think.
On the
Yeah. The only way you can fix that is to stop it and start it again.
The camera?
No, the stream.
Right.
Because you can't make adjustments to the bit rate while the stream's going.
Do we need to go up or down, John? On bit
it needs
rate.
to go up.
Settings, output. It's on 2,500. What was it usually on? I can always
Something's a bit amiss, but I can't fix it until we just carry on.
Yeah.
The
ambitious aspires.
The stream cam itself seems okay.
Well, when we chop between games, we'll do it then.
Okay.
Yeah. Some junkies hosted the stream.
Yeah, hosting our stream. So we are starting this morning with no wave 3. We saw this matchup, thought it was well, pilot-wise, we didn't see the list at the time. A good list to start off with, but as you say, it's an ambitious list from Alex Bruce.
Well, they're both very different ideas, right?
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Alex has got lots of dice in lots of ships.
Yes.
And Ian has got lots of dice in very few ships.
Yeah.
So we're going to find out which is the best strategy right now.
So we've got the defensive swarm rather than the offensive swarm with Delmico, haven't we?
Yeah, Dale's the one who.
If they're damaged, you get a defensive reroll.
Yeah.
So
if a damaged attacker is attacking one of your ships, close to Del Boy, you can reroll a defense die. Although I'm not massively convinced because rerolling defense dice is usually a waste of time.
Well, we could potentially see a swarm living longer than it
Maybe.
could, but is Del overridden? Which one's the better option there? Then we've got Sontier, who's always a strong choice.
Sonter's ridiculous.
But Sontier over Vader here, we've actually got two extra ships in that swarm, because if it's a Vader mini swarm, you're generally running a Vader and a 4 tie swarm, aren't you?
Yeah.
So having Sontier over Vader, we've actually got an extra 2 ties, so it'd be good to see how that pans out. And on Ian's side, we've got lots of dice from very aggressive ships and some tractor beams.
Yeah, a couple of tractor beams.
Yes, so Fenrau, Talonbane Cobra, 2 of the few ships in the game that are capable of throwing 5 dice at you now.
Yes.
Other than obviously a advanced proton torpedo or proton rocket.
Fenrau with an advanced proton torpedo will roll 6.
All right, stop looking for exceptions.
But it's not worth 6 points for that one.
No,
die,
absolutely.
Time. So
the Jedi fighters can actually hit you with 5, but
they can. Yeah, there's a couple of ways.
Calibrated and
7th
Fleet gunner can put 5 into you, but
which is pretty brutal.
It does come
works.
clean, yeah. It's surprising when 2 dice ship rocks up and puts 5 at you. It does hurt and does take people by surprise a little bit. But
5 dice shots are devastating.
So what do you think we're gonna see here then from the engagement?
Well, we've never really seen a lot of Talonbane in the game. Really. In
2.0. In 2.0, we've not seen much Talonbane or much Ketsu. I think this might be the first game that I've seen Ketsu.
But it is Ian Wardle.
It is, so
and he tends to do this kind of thing.
Absolutely. But Fearless on Ketsu, I always liked Fearless on in 1.0 on a Shadow.
Fearless on Ketsu, he's gone all in, hasn't he?
It has. I am getting you at range 1 in arc, and I'm going to take it back.
The only thing that makes me worry about that shit is the complete lack of reposition.
On Ketsu?
Yeah.
It's alright.
I think that's why it doesn't see a lot of playtime, because the dial is everything.
The dial's amazing on it.
The dial is amazing,
yeah.
right? But
all those greens on the 3s.
Well, I was about to say, the greens on the 3s are amazing. A green hard 3 is incredible, but you've never really got any stress.
No.
Not anymore, not without push.
No, it was push the limit before, or... So they've had to go.
James has started the first round.
Should see the timer kicking over. Are they on the... So let me go and check they've got the app ready and running.
Yeah, they've started
the timer. So we'll
time has started. Excellent.
So we are off. A lot of excitement in the room today, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of hype. So it's the store's 4th birthday this weekend, which we're celebrating.
I think that, and it's System Open next week. So
System Open next weekend.
People seeing this as a bit of
last
minute practice.
I'll be there. Will you be there?
I won't be there.
You won't be there.
No, unfortunately not.
You've fallen off the camera as well, boss.
Oh, good. You see half of me.
Exactly. Yeah. You can see me and Josh's shoulder streaming today, James.
Yeah, it's great. I'm leaning on this arm and
we need a decaf coffee out here.
Is that for you, is it?
Might be.
The boss has got you tasked up, James.
Fast start from the swarm.
Oh, the tyres have gone straight for it.
Oh,
yeah.
Usually we see
very aggressive.
Swarm. We usually see a bit slower, but
yeah,
these seem to have just gone all in.
A 2 forwards.
Yeah, 2 forward. Just to feel out your opponent a bit. But,
or a 1 hard.
Not today. 5 forwards. Charge.
Alex has just gone for it.
A little surprised that we've not seen Alex running the gas clouds. Benefits both Sontier and the Swarm very well.
This is the thing, a Swarm can just freely move through it and not really care.
Yeah, and Sontier likes to hide behind them because he's got his auto thrusters back.
I'm a little surprised. It's going to be interesting to see the difference the gas clouds make today. Because I'm
well,
not sure what lists you want them with and what lists you
looking
don't want.
Looking around the room, I know some of our, how should we put it, more seasoned players and better players, without knocking anyone else, have definitely opted to at least move a gas cloud, if not 2, into a list. They've seen the benefits of the list they're running in and have added them in. So
yeah, it's a tricky choice now.
They do have a place, but I think a mixture is possibly the way to go.
I'm not sure I like the gas cloud's sort of lack of penalty.
No, I completely agree with you.
But I think adding in more obstacles is cool.
3:26 in the morning.
Morning, Dutch.
That is like effort watching us, so very much appreciated.
It's 10 a.m. 10:26. That's early enough for me, boss.
I was up at 3:26 this morning.
What were you doing at 3:26?
I got back from work and was just like getting ready for bed.
Oh right.
So running on 4 hours sleep, so it's all good.
So you're going to play your best XWing.
I'm going to play my best XWing, which is why sitting in the booth and I'll have a cup of tea in a minute. We'll actually sort
to
out
first round.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, Sunter's sneaking in the back.
Just hiding behind the Swarm.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Fen moved before Sunter as well, so which means Ian has initiative, and Sunter moves last.
Which is very nice.
Very important.
Yes.
The question is now, can Alex trade the Swarm for enough? Preparing for Utah Hyperspace.
Oh wow.
Wow. That's a bit cool.
That is. Do you get a chance to sleep
before
Utah Hyperspace, or is it you're straight through, flew in, get ready and go?
Are you up now for the rest of the day, Dutch? Yeah. And also, let us know what you're flying.
What are you flying? Yeah.
Always curious. Morning, Sam. Thank you for joining us, boss.
Yeah, I always like to see what the
Americans play a very different kind of X-Wing.
It is a very different meta as well.
It is interesting.
I have noticed, watching a few streams recently, that they've all gone for this. Not all, but there seems to be a trend in American games at the minute with the obstacles. I don't know if you've noticed it, where each person goes 2 by 2 in their corners and 1 in the middle of them, and then you get a huge void in the middle.
Huge void.
And it's just like you either joust down the sides or joust in the middle. Certain lists really like it.
Yeah, just create a channel.
Whereas here we get a bit more of the pinwheel. That seems to be quite common.
Are they all flying TIE Defenders? Is that why?
I don't know, they're not. But it just sounds perfect for TIE Defenders, doesn't it? Just big space, K.
Yeah, just bounce around in between the rocks for a little bit.
This is very aggressive from Alex Bruce.
It is indeed.
It's not at all what I thought I'd see from a TIE Swarm first thing.
He's taking the fight to Ian.
He is.
He's not letting Ian
He's
get
putting the
around
pressure on, isn't he?
Flying Danger Zone, Pony and Lulo. Very nice, Dutch. Very nice.
I'm flying the 22270s today, which is...
Lulo's better than Elo, mate. Lulo's the
one.
I
don't know. Elo has done bits for me in games so far. So
I think Elo's actually the best choice. But Lulo's more fun.
Lulo frees up more points for Pony N as well.
That's true.
Which is the...
Can you put the stream out there on that monitor?
We sure can, sir. I believe. Can we?
Right click this one.
Right clicking that one is doing nothing. So.
Oh right.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Great Apple projector.
Yeah.
Which monitor is it? Number 3 or 4?
Might be. 2, I'd say.
2?
Yeah.
We'll try 2.
Does that come on out there? Yeah.
Yep.
Nice
Number
one.
2. Thank you, Joe.
Sorry, guys. We were just making sure the spectators in the store could see the stream game.
Yeah, so we've got a TV up in the store.
We do.
We are now being broadcast on.
Yeah, we have a big screen, don't we? So
we are live in Warlords at Warlords.
If you're in a tournament and you've finished your game, you can always pull up a chair and watch a stream without having to crowd the table, which is always nice because it gives players a bit more space.
Yeah, don't want to crowd the stream table too much. Let people watch without, and then you can talk a little bit about it without being at the table, which is nice.
Yeah, we'll talk about lists, but I did have an amazing epiphany yesterday. Never dawned on me before to just put jamming beams on my T70s.
Yeah.
Because anything else with a cannon, I'd go, oh, it's got a cannon slot. I've not put any points on it, so I'll just chuck a jamming beam on. But with the weapon hardpoint, I don't immediately see the cannon, and I think it's just slipped my mind every time. And then someone mentioned it yesterday, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to put jamming beams on, and I don't think I'm ever going to use them, but they're there.
They are useful occasionally. There are occasions where you would fire a jamming beam.
That's nasty. Lulo, Bastion, Jess, and Temin.
Yeah, that's a nice one. I like that, Dutch.
Yeah, it's very nice. I like Temin. Snap was an old favourite from 1.0 for me.
Yeah, Snap's a bit cool.
Just getting that free boost every time, you can go so fast. There is a time for it, and I think the only time for it, having done a lot of maths with Tim about it, is not with 3 ships, potentially against the reinforce, you'd get basically the same results.
Yeah, you don't really have enough ships to make shooting off a reinforce worth
but
it.
The main one is an I5 with torp. Break the lock. Definitely worth it in that situation.
Yep, you're right.
There's
a lot of uses for jam beam. Reinforce and blocking munitions is the best too.
Yeah, so especially against the X-Wings, stripping that torpedo is huge. And actually, say we've got 7 chips on one side of the board here. They're not being slouches with the dials either, which is nice to see. Just straight in.
No, Alex is really going for it. I think he's going to one hard through that gap.
He might get left behind is the problem. A few of his, depending on where he goes here, because of the rocks, he might split his swarm a little bit.
That's a narrow chance to get everyone through.
Yes, especially the way he's set up in the kind of wider.
You can still get through though. It's if he wants to or not. We'll see. It depends what he fancies.
What do you think of the choice of Ig D on Ketsu?
It's 4 points, isn't it? Who cares?
4 points for double calculate over focus.
Thank you, Dutch.
Thank you. It's appreciated. I did my makeup especially.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
You're only getting half mine at the moment.
This is how good we look in the morning.
Well,
I just wake up looking like this and it happens.
Well, I had to dry my hair.
Yeah, that's important. You'll be looking your best for the stream, Josh.
Oh, I didn't know I was on stream.
No, you're.
I'm just covering substitute.
You and Arfon are commentating tomorrow, aren't
we
you?
are. You've got so we agreed it was Ryan and Steve today, me and Arfon tomorrow, so that way we all get a chance to play and you all get a chance to see us all. So.
Yeah, it's fun to commentate.
Tim and Jags wanted double play. I think they're practicing for tournaments, which is absolutely fine.
Yeah, well, we've got system opens important, and UKTC is not a million miles away.
So, I know that's one that's getting a lot of talking at the moment is UKTC.
Tim's working hard on his game.
A lot of planning for
at the moment.
Yeah, well, because more than ever with UKTC, you've now got 7 factions to choose from.
Yes.
It used to be 3. And strapping is probably an English
strapping
word.
fits, yeah, strapping fits. We understand strapping.
Yeah, I think 7 factions made a big difference because you had 3 lists, you had 3 factions, and that kind of meant you had 3 archetypes that you kind of saw. So
yeah.
you always went with like a swarm buster, and an aces list, for example. Now you've got 7 factions, so not only the options for you to choose from more, but options for you to defend against are even more. And if you are taking a swarm, for example, you can take a TIE swarm, you're taking a mining guild TIE swarm, or you're taking a torrent swarm, which I don't think is any good. But
no, torrent swarm.
Or you're taking a droid swarm. So each of those former options have now got more options. So.
Like I said, UKCC last year, I had to fly Rebel.
Yeah.
Because I was with Steve, who only had Scum, and I was with Tom, who only had Imperials. So I had to be rebels, which was fine. But at the time, I couldn't work out what I wanted to find rebels. I didn't have that good a day because I couldn't work out the faction. I did have a U-wing, but I just couldn't make. I couldn't make the faction work, and I had a so-so day. I only won one game out of 5, I think. Went 1-4 personally, which is pretty bad. Yeah, we need to put some lists. International champion list. Very nice.
We don't need to put some lists. Sorry, ladies and gents. I'm just seeing the way that Tim Marsden has written out his list.
I know. Yeah.
I'm only briefly going to show you it, but look at that abomination.
That's Tim's list.
Just written everywhere. So I could give it as an art project.
Quickly download it and analyse it and decide that it's rubbish.
That is rubbish. It's just a swarm.
6 ties, mate. But he's got no Vader. Or something.
It's just a swarm. It's just a. It's just a swarm.
Or if you're playing high space tournament, which list would you play and why? You would play 3 X-wings, wouldn't you?
I think 3 X-wings. I've settled on that over the Jedi's.
Yeah, triple T70.
Triple T70s for me. All with heroic. Play with R4. Neon with pattern analyzer and the title. All with jamming beams.
Neon with the title.
Neon with the title. You can slam in. You get behind them, and if you do it right, you can.
You know you can't pattern analyze a slam.
I do know that now. But what you can do is you can do a red. You can pattern analyzer a focus. You can clear your stress. You can do another red. Pattern analyzer a target lock.
Yeah.
So it's just mad.
Mad.
So you can just you can K-turn over someone twice just to get focus target lock on them if you really wanted. But you could get that anyway.
You have to keep triggering his ability, but yeah, it works.
Yeah, it does work. It's great fun.
And on both red maneuvers, pattern analyzer triggers.
Yeah,
so,
Neon with
the title.
Getting in behind them.
The real shame is that you can't have black 1 and black 2.
Yeah, if you could have black 2. I don't know.
Exactly the same.
Or black 1 got 2 charges and black 1 got 1 charge. That'd be fine. I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, because they both really want it. It's amazing on both pilots.
I've seen some really interesting, Phil GC actually, 2 T70 builds.
Double T70.
Where your Neon is built purely to take out the eye on Y-wings in hyperspace. And he has static discharge vanes.
Yeah, well,
and you just ram into range 1 and go, shoot me. And they eye on you and you go, have it back. Take stress, clear it.
As long as you've got
they double tap you, clear it, have it again.
As long as you've got a Y-wing at range 1 in your front arc,
you're fine.
You give it all of your ion tokens.
Well, you're taking damage at that point, but yeah, and then you just whack it and kill it.
It's hilarious.
It's a really interesting concept. I don't think it would work, and it seems very brave, but
it's a bit silly.
It's
funny
though.
It's
a good little
It's a really cool, like discharge veins on Neon is a cool thing to spot.
Yeah, it's a bit like when I spotted. I'm coming first spot on it. I can find the timestamp in the chat.
I know what's coming here.
Yeah, the new kickback in the VTorrent. I found straight away. You can do triple actions with him. You can barrel roll, evade, target lock, and then someone else, I don't know who it was, put it online, and now I don't feel like I'm the inventor of it.
All of the Facebook groups.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, this is
an
annoying.
hour after you said so.
Yeah, I was going to put it. I was saving it. I was going to put it on the stream on the Tuesday and blow people's minds, and then someone put it on Facebook.
And it does check out as well. If you have kickback with debris gambit, you can barrel roll into evade and target lock.
Yeah, you can do the same. Both him and Oddball can both do 3 actions, which is really cool.
The cool thing as well you can do with Anakin is use our 4P17 to do a red maneuver, boost our barrel with our 4.
Same as Neon, reposition to get
and
clear the stress.
then you check your power ability.
Yeah, absolutely the same.
Pretty cool.
It's almost like you could do with pattern analyzer.
Yeah,
same principle.
Yeah. It is subtly better because of that timing.
Which one?
That you can do an action after, so you can trigger your ability and then barrel out of arc.
Yeah, but you can do that with the Jedi, because you can.
No, that's what I mean. With Anakin, you can do that. You can trigger his power ability and then trigger P17. Because they're at the same time, which makes it slightly better than Panel.
No, same thing. 2 actions. Still 2 actions.
Yeah, but then you can barrel roll and take another action as normal action. Like if you're in a position
can you
where
take 2 actions? Oh, so you can do 3 actions.
P17 is not your action step.
Ah, fair enough.
It's not fine tuned, so you can
trigger
trigger all 3, right?
But you can do it twice.
Yeah, but my point is because it's the same timing rather than Patternizer strictly before.
Okay, yeah.
Then you can. You
so
can do it after you.
Possibly 1 damage. 2 hits.
Yeah,
2 focuses. I don't know if he spent the
Academy
focus.
took a damage. Who cares? The Academy's fine.
Range 3 Femral to Santir or Santir to Femral? This will be Santir to Femral.
Santir to Fem Wow, I think.
Yes,
so.
it will be.
I think Santir's out of Fem's arc.
So that's hit focus. There's some shiny dice on show here.
It must have been Fen at that academy that's next to Suntier. Because
yes.
Talonbane.
Well, we're on the 60s, yeah. Exactly,
so.
yeah. We're on the 60s, aren't we? So.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting here. There's not much space for them to play for in the middle, and the ties are all going to move first.
There's a lot of blocking going on.
That first tie that's close to Suntier is going to be an absolute pig for Ketsu to get around. Yeah, and this is why...
Ketsu's going to struggle.
This is why the Shadowcaster does not see a lot of playtime. I'm calling it now, the time before.
Well, even because of where Sonte's sat, it's blocked the 5 forwards, so even the fast escape for Ketsu is blocked off. Hard 3 in the gap there, but I imagine that tile block.
Oh, Ian's got some fire there.
Some fire dice, but equally good of ace, so that's fine. And I think Talonbane was out, wasn't he? So
probably Femwow. Yeah, Femwow.
Got 2. Yes, focus to spend. So
Femwow gets
nothing. Or 1. Wow. Takes
damage. Take a damage, Fenrau.
Early damage for Fen, and that is now damage for Delmiko's ability.
Oh yeah, it is.
No shields.
Oh, Fen. I hate Fen, so I'm not.
Not anti-Fen.
I'm not.
I wrote a really cool list the other day. With the new hyperspace stuff, you can get like Fen, and Guri, and Seavor, and L3.
Oh bloody hell!
So it's like a coordination, some jamming horribleness, and 2 really good aces. It's like Fen with Fearless, Guri with Collision Detector. Trick shot on Tactic Officer on L3.
Guri with Collision Detector and Gas Clouds is broken.
Yeah, you can just doesn't matter. Just I'm going to barrel over this one.
If you barrel roll over a Gas Cloud, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just not there.
How fair and balanced is that? You can spend the charge if you want, and all you'll do is make it so they don't get a blank to an evade. But you will.
Might be worth
so that
it.
might actually be worth it. Yeah. Right? You can even deny them the crazy.
You can turn off their auto thrusters. Yeah.
Yes. And then just keep it for yourself. Fair and balanced, everybody. Yeah. That's how we want the game to be.
Those gas cards are interesting.
Just Oh yeah, I've got a high space list as well. You see. Because we need one for System Open now.
Yes,
so mine is Venny still.
Yes, of course it is. You got gas
clouds.
Just so you can blow them up and make people cry.
Just so Venny can just charge through the middle of the block. Just not care.
Not care, yeah. Okay. And get auto thrusters, which would be nice for Venny.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, right, if I have to go through one, I'm going to skip my form action step, which is gutting because I really need my focus.
Yeah.
So I just do a 3 bank through it. Oh, it's a red maneuver. Pattern analyzer focus.
Or you just blow up before you get there.
No problem. Yeah. Or just launch a seismic at it and it still damages everybody, which I love. I might take one of each, like asteroid debris and gas cloud, just for chaos.
I think it'd be cool if the gas clouds did double bomb damage.
It'd be interesting.
As in, like, there's gas there, it's exploded, done more damage,
explosive
but
gas.
They've not done anything like that. I think that'd be an interesting mechanic.
I'm going to fly Venny tomorrow.
Are you?
Yeah.
Venny 2As still?
Venny 2As, yeah.
Nice. With some shiny new dark covers, I believe you have.
Yeah, I do. That's why I'm flying it.
We've got 2 of them on stream, actually. The same 2 as well.
I was like, yeah, I've got an R2D2 one. That's for Venny. Thank you for following, guys.
Yeah, 2 of you. Thank you very much.
I'm in the room 2 other guys, Carson Ferris, TCX, and Mr. Shafrandi, chopping logs with snoring. I can't sleep. However, I'd highly suggest Carson's latest podcast entitled Priority and District Franny's Template Trays. There we go. Highly recommended by Dutch.
Yeah. All the way from America.
Good advice there. Yeah. Target priority is a very important part of XWing. It's huge.
Getting your head around it and getting it right makes a massive difference.
Well, this is what you're seeing now. It's like Suntier shooting at Fenrau through the rock. Right?
Is that the correct choice?
Is that the correct choice compared to unobstructed on Ketsu, which is like easier to damage? But Alex has been rewarded so much taking those 2 shots against Fenrau because he's got the damage card on him.
Not according, he has, but not according to the overlay.
No, the overlay's not.
But we can see the damage card is there. So.
But the damage card is on Fenrau, and that's the thing. He could have put 2 or 3 on Ketsu, but one on Fenrau is so much more valuable.
Yeah.
Because all he'll do now is a block Ketsu and troll it. Anyway, so
well, he's got 3. He's got 3 to come around, square up, and put their arcs on. 2 or 3 to block. So.
Well, this is the thing. Alex knows that he doesn't win the game by killing Ketsu.
No.
He wins the game by killing Fenrau. He can handle the other 2. They're not a problem.
Talonbane's an interesting one because
Lack of boost, man. Lack of boost is sad.
It does hurt him, but it hits so hard. But it just, I've always found, it just dies.
Yeah.
There's nothing to help it defensively. Just a barrel roll.
It's an X-wing with one less health, wasn't it? Oh no, the same health. But...
Same health, but prioritised differently.
Yeah.
No, one less. No, they're 4-2, aren't they? I'm thinking of 4-3 for the
4-3 for T70s, but it's like, yeah, it's the same, but you can't even boost at all.
No.
Gutting for it. It's not like the T65 can boost, but with a hindrance, which is cool. S-foils is cool.
I also really like the T70 S-foils because I can close them and just make sure I've got you in bullseye and I've not lost any dice.
Yeah, it's a reward for good flying.
Especially with Neon at range 1, it's quite easy.
Oh, yeah.
To get bullseye, so it's just like, okay, I'll just leave them closed and keep my reposition.
Well, then it gives you that barrel roll.
Yeah, especially for when you are doing those red manoeuvres and you pattern lines to get your range 1.
Barrel roll's really powerful when you're in like close proximity.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is not going to fit.
This is going to be a big term for Alex. It should fit, but if it does, it looks like they've fitted it. It should fit. They fit before. They've done the same manoeuvre. Yeah, really big turn for Alex. I think if the block comes off on Ketsu, I think Fen's also in a world of pain. So,
like, where is Ian going to go now? This is horrible for him.
And he's just going to bring his arcs in, spread him a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised seeing a hard two from the back one maybe, just to square off his arc. But
maybe.
Sontier's in a similar tricky situation though. Could end up at range 1 of a few shots.
Yeah. I'm surprised that's not a hard turn, like you say. Is that your tactical assessment, Dutch? Ian is screwed.
He might fit in that gap. A 3 bank may fit him in the gap.
If he fits that gap, I might go outside. Just give.
Is he far forwarded over a rock?
Well, it's the right choice there, isn't it?
It might be blocked, eh? Is it blocked by Sonte?
Nah, it's not blocked by Sonte. Oh, it's a K-turn! Oh!
Out of nowhere.
It's on the rock, but it's still beautiful.
It's not on the rock?
It's totally on the rock.
Oh, the back rock?
Yeah, the back rock.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
Pivoting on the back rock. I can see it wiggling.
So he's gone through one rock, on another rock.
You can go and double check if you want, but yeah.
No, he rolled 1 for that one. That was the one that went through. No, he's not rolled 2 dice. Because the template went through that first one. We'll have to see if he shoots. But
he might not have realised the template went through because he put the template around.
He did put it over it, and then moved to the side.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm convinced it's on the rock. If that isn't on the rock, that is incredible. I kind of want to go out and check.
Should we go have a look?
Yeah, go and have a peek. Just let me know. Have a look. Just have a quick nosy. Because I can't with the back of the Shadowcaster. It's got a big butt. That ship, it turns out. I'd never realised before now. But it's tricky when you got the stream, right? With this perspective, with the large ships. Like the Shadowcaster's bad for this, but the Falcon's also bad, and the Ghost is the worst because the Ghost you can't see any of the base at all.
Yeah.
Is it on?
On the rock.
On the rock.
So they've rolled 1 too few dice. Arfon also is on the next table over from the stream. And seems to be in a world of pain, judging by the language that just came out of him. So didn't seem happy.
Going for the buy. That's what
I think Arfon's going for the spoon. Just if nothing else to eat his cake with.
He's got no chance. Rich Capsule's here.
Double spoon himself.
Yeah. They're just going to park.
How? Oh, he's moved forward. He's 2 forward. Bump from Sonte, but I think safely out of arcs.
Oh yeah, he's not being sharp. Talonbane will shape, but he'll still get a focus because he's got a ship in his bullseye.
Has he? I'm not sure how square he's got there.
He's definitely got that in his bullseye. There's no way, surely.
I don't know.
Ooh.
Might clip the back corner, but it's not quite so close. He could also be tracted here away from Ketsu.
It doesn't even look proper on the template, but it's hard to tell from the template.
He's not. His back nub's way off.
Yeah, his back nub looks way off, doesn't it?
In arc, he can do some track to him in Carney. I'm surprised he didn't track to Sonte there, to be fair. But then he can shoot him. So.
They double tracked it because they're so polite.
Double track doesn't do anything nowadays.
No, it doesn't.
Not to small bases, anyway.
Base, no. He's boosted.
Yeah.
Whoops. This finger slip.
That's 10 dice that Typho's taken from 2 ships.
The thing is, though, right? It's
no
just
fearless,
a TIE
thankfully.
fighter, so Alex also will just
laugh. It's only an academy as well. It's an academy on 2 health.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's taking 10 dice.
It's like, feel free.
But it's
Fenrir's going for it.
No fearless though, so he's all right.
No, he's lost fearless with the boost. What a shame.
Oh, actually, that's not a particularly good roll. Is he going to spend his focus? Because that was 3 focus results. And he kind of needs it as he's already damaged. So he's declined to spend the focus there.
It's Talonbane.
Talonbane taking 5 dice back. Whack. Same roll, identical roll. 3 focus results, 2 blanks. Is Talonbane going to spend the focus though? Reroll because of Predator. Into another focus.
You've got to spend it, man.
You've got to spend it.
You've got to spend it.
4 focus results. Do it. Do it.
You can't do that twice.
4 into the TIE fighter.
I think they're all laughing at him outside.
That's 2 dice.
He's not got a reroll against Talonbane.
No, I think Delmico's further back. 2 evades, 2 damage, dead.
I'm not sure where Del is. Probably the back one. Yeah.
I was wondering why I was only rolling 2 dice, but it was not such a bad turn for Ian here.
Well, the thing is, as well, is Alex isn't going to shoot Talonbane.
No,
so who cares
that
about
was
that?
fine. Yeah.
Who cares about that focus?
That was not a problem at all. Spend that focus there.
We'll have to check in with Ian after the game about what happened on his initial salvo. Oh, Del's going for it. Range 3 at Fem round.
Is Del the right back, very back one? Yeah, I thought it was. Oh, nothing from Del.
Double blanks.
We're not having the best. The other day, twice in a row. First was under shooting, double blank from Poe on defence. Yeah, 2 damage. Double blank from Elo, it's 2 damage. About 3 turns later, I could have heroicked.
You muppet, you're forgetting your mods.
Forgetting my things. Spend the focus for 1.
Femrau's taking more damage.
Femrau taking another damage.
Yeah.
That's half points on Femrau.
Range 2's the sad place for Fenrau.
That is half points on Femrau from 2 TIE fighter shots.
Yeah.
Because let's not count.
He just took a crit.
And there's a crit as well. No, that's dead. Oh no, it's an evade there. There's a crit.
I think it's an evade eyeball. Yeah, crit. I don't know what it is.
Can't see which one it is. Oh, thank you. Fuel leak. So it makes no difference. Completely nothing crit there.
He's going to go up with a boom in a second.
Yeah, it might change some damage cards onto him. Is there anything that happened there? Nothing.
Oh, 1.
There's some green dice from Fen here.
There's some evades.
1, I think there's an evade in there.
Yeah, he's all good.
There they are. There's the evades.
Another
range 3. Pew pew. That's
2 hits. Needs above average here to survive.
There you go, that's fine.
Oh.
Limping away. Limping away, Fenrau.
Oh my word.
I forgot how comfortable this chair was. It's been hidden away for ages.
It's a nice upgrade on what we had previously.
Yes, it is. It's much better.
There's a lot of effort goes into our streaming setup. It's constantly changing.
Yeah. Bring in new
the camera seems to have stabilised now. It's fine.
It does seem to have sorted itself out actually, which is nice.
Seems okay technically. I think
we've not attached the green screen yet today either, so we're doing well.
No, the green screen's fine. It's not fallen over yet.
I've not leaned back into it. I did lock the chair, so I couldn't lean back.
Still no sign of Steve. Don't know where he is. He did say about.
He did say about 10:40 to me. 10:40, so maybe traffic's worsened and he's not made it yet. But that's why I'm here. So
we'll keep an eye out for him.
If it doesn't turn up, I'm taking a coin on buys. Just keep asking for the buy so I can stream with you guys.
This guy's.
I've got my tactics down. I've actually.
You're 1-0 already.
I am. I actually went out and slashed Steve's. Where did Pete come from?
I don't know.
I don't even know Pete. Steve's tyres, so that I could do this and just like sneak my way in to a free coin.
Best hope Steve doesn't watch his back now and he finds out.
Steve, if someone did slash your tyres, I promise it wasn't me. If that's actually why you're not here.
Awful coincidence. See if I got a message from him. See if he said anything.
I don't get signal in the back. I'm just like, this is like no fly zone for Josh. No communication in or out. Oh, I'll get myself back on the camera for you guys. So what's Ketsu doing here? Because there's just some rocks for her to play with.
Hard 3.
Straight in that gap that's going to be blocked by some TIE fighters.
Nothing else you can do.
Straight over it again?
Can't K-turn again.
You can fall forward straight over it again then.
Could.
But would that be blocked by Fen?
Yeah, it would. Firmwood blocker on.
Yeah. Do you know what the anyone know on the stream as well what the tournament rules are on using the wrong factions dial covers?
I don't actually know.
Is that a thing?
I'd need to look it up.
Because if it is, I'll be breaking rules today.
What, using Not Republic as resistance?
I use Rebel dial covers for my T70s.
Oh yeah.
It's got the T70 picture in it.
For me, as long as it's got the picture in it, you're fine, I think. Because you can use different factions' cardboard covers.
Can you?
Well, say you've got Rebel TIE Fighter dial. You can use that for an Imperial TIE Fighter.
Because it's the same ship.
Yes, same ship. So as long as you've got the right dial and icon for the ship, I would say it's fine, but...
It's not intentionally trying to mislead anyone, I
don't know.
Had them
well, I guess I'm TO today and I've said it's fine, there you go.
You
it's
TO
fine
today?
Well, I suppose so. Usually they come back in and ask me rules questions.
Oh, because
we generally don't have to do anything.
Ash isn't here today, is he? So it's unlikely to be Ash. It'll be Ash tomorrow. Ash is running tomorrow.
It could be James.
Because James is baby showering tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because he's nearly going to be a dad soon.
Exciting.
Mm. Oh, that or he just wants to lie in for WrestleMania. It's one of the two. I'm not sure which one it was.
No, I don't know.
I think there might have actually just been a judge call.
You make a judge call for me?
Yeah.
Who would you like to make a jump? If you're not sure, Josh, come and check with me. Boom! There you go. You see, like we said, talk about TOs. We often just get asked about rules queries, isn't it? It depends if it's an arc thing, it's fine. Oh, it's a K-turn there. Very nice. Very tidy. The other TIE Fighter not going to be able to do that though. I might have to one hard and gunk up the middle of the board. Oh, 2 forwards is all good.
Oh, it was a rules question.
What was the question?
Can Vader, afterburners when stressed, is forced to do more actions?
No.
No, he can't. That is what I said.
Good call, T.O.
Yeah, got that one right.
There goes to your T.O. for the day now.
But I'm playing. I was expecting it to be a line of sight question and me to have to play Sabutio with some ships, which I'm really bad at.
Yeah.
I was going to get them to hold everything and be like...
Who's playing Vader then?
That was Justin Campbell, I think. The smaller but older one.
Small.
Yeah. So that's Rich Campbell's 2 lads are playing today.
Yeah, we've got all 3 Campbells.
All 3 Campbells in the house, so, and I'm sure that the lads will beat
this
Rich.
Mess.
Wow, what have I come back into?
Now, where do those aces go?
So is that a bump there on Fenral?
No, that's not a bump.
Because there's a focus token there, yeah.
There's daylight there, boss.
I'm actually going to make a brew. Would you like one?
That's right, I'll sort myself out.
He's going to sort himself?
I'll sort myself out between games. So good, don't worry. I'm just chilling. I'm actually going to put a couple of lists in that we've got from people who are not in the system. So, Tim Marsden, I've heard of him. He's a bit of a troublemaker.
Yeah, yes, because I had to pick up this morning.
We need some toy fighters. 6 of them. One of them's Howrun, of course. If you're running 6 TIE Fighters, you've got to have Howrun, everybody.
Who's this?
This is Tim's list. I'm putting it in the system.
Oh, of course it's a Howrunner.
There's also Iden Versio.
It's weird. There's Dell, there's Iden, Howrunner, Academy and Wampa in it. Oh, and Gideon. So it's most of Inferno Squadron. Just not Saiyan.
Not Saiyan. He's gone for PS5 shooting Wampa. Which
because he's got swarm tactics on Dell, has he?
No, it's on How.
How's got it, and Dell's got it.
Yeah.
So they're shooting it all at 4 or above.
Yeah. So you could just make Wampa I5.
Wampa 5, and then the Academy 4.
I need Del Boy. Del Boy. Swarm. It's interesting it's on Del and not Iden.
Makes a difference. Literally.
Which one do you think's going to die first?
Whichever one do you think's going to die first, Iden saves them.
Yeah, true. Gideon. I've heard of him.
So, What,
and then
Fenrir just
Womps.
out of here. See you later, guys.
Whoosh.
But over the rock.
No, because that was down the side, wasn't it?
Was it down the side?
I think it was down the side.
Yeah,
So
there's not been any dice rolls, so it must have been down the side.
So he's going to target lock. Suntifel.
Got Harley Quinn mug.
Suntifel. Da-da-da-da-da. Suntifel.
Oh, what have you done?
I'm zooming out.
You're controlling and zooming, aren't you?
I'm controlling and scrolling. It's not good. Right, where's Tim Marsden?
There he is.
Upload. XWS import, baby. Upload.
There you go.
Tim's list is in.
Save. Save? No? That's obstacles. Don't worry about obstacles.
No, fine. Who else do we need to write?
Oh, all the paper ones, isn't it? But let's watch the game.
Clive. Yeah, keep an eye on the game. So
oh, that's very nice.
There's a
very nice. Is that a sloop from Sontier then?
Sloopy dupes, yeah.
Put him perfectly behind.
That's all Clive. And then Adam Townsend. Are they the only two people we're missing?
Yes. No, there's 3 missing.
No, there's only those 2.
Tim. Oh, Tim
No,
Blue
it's not good. It's factioning. That's all that is. It's for the faction stats, mate. So when they do Rastonach, I know what we're talking about.
Hi, Haney. Thank you for tuning in.
Morning, Madam Haney.
Must be, well, depends what side of America you're on, but it's either 2 in the morning or
5 in the morning. Wow. It's 11 o'clock for us, boss. Thank you for joining us this early.
Bright and early, is it?
This is first round as well, mate.
Yeah,
so
we're halfway through first round now.
We've got plenty more for you today.
Fenrir, who has run away because he's in
got some
a difficult position.
Separatists.
Ketsu's been blocked onto a rock and had Sontier sloop directly behind, who has picked up a focus from his ability, and then we've got a load of ties shooting her as well.
Ties everywhere, mate. Ties
not going to be
out the wazoo.
Not going to be a fun round for poor old Ketsu.
There's nowhere for that big base to go. It's very sad. A tournament legal squad must contain 2 to 8 ships. Stop complaining.
Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate that. Any particular factions people want to see on stream today, or any particular lists in general? Let us know. We'll try and get them on.
I've got my out for wave 3 stuff in general.
We have
guys,
got,
but
which
if
I think
anyone,
is a good one to get on actually.
This one's quite cool.
Jags list will be good. Yeah, anything particular you want to see, let us know. We are going to look to get some wave 3 on, as Ryan said. But I think Jags is running triple Sith infiltrators.
He is running triple infiltrators. I put the list. Ryan, do you have any questions? Okay, go for it, Haney. I'll probably know the answer. I play Venny a lot, so.
And it's one of the few people that's actually read the rules.
Yeah, and I have a generally good understanding of the rules as well. I like to think so, anyway.
So we've got range 2.
I enjoy actually working out rules queries and stuff. I find it genuinely fun.
Range 2 from, or maybe range 2, but we've got a bullseye from Talonbane there. But I think I missed what.
Oh, Sontier, that sloop was just.
I missed what Sontier's shot was though. I didn't see any dice rolled.
It was godlike.
But they've just measured Talonbane's arc, so I'm not sure what's gone on there.
I don't know. Oh, he's been trapped. Someone's been trapped onto a rock. That's a problem. What do you think of Venny with stealth device? I've thought about it. Genuinely considered
there you
it.
Go, that's a more like
Venny with stealth device.
I think that's 3 and 2 focus.
I've had.
So you you take the focus and take no damage there.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, that's absolutely the right choice. Yeah, the tie's not shooting, so why not? I've had the same thought, Haney, but never tried it. For a laugh, yeah, because it's only like the
long
same.
shot, 1 crit onto.
It's only like 4 points, so I actually have the room to bring it tomorrow. Yeah. I could put stealth device on tomorrow and let you know. I might try it because I have like an 8-point bid on it.
I think my problem with it is you'd lose it too quick.
Yeah, but if it stops the damage, that's fine. And
how many points is it on it?
4.
Actually? Oh,
same as a shield.
Yeah, then fair.
It's always the same as a shield upgrade, whatever your agility is.
If it stops more than 1 damage.
Exactly, and I think it might. I genuinely think it might. Well, no, I'm playing the tournament tomorrow, Haney, and I'm bringing Venny. So I might actually put it on because I've got the bid to do it.
You do have the. You don't need the bid.
The 5s need the bid, but
do they not how you fly them though? You don't fly them as Art dodging aces do.
Yeah. They have to. They're A-wings. They can't do anything else. They'll die. So.
What on earth is Ulfric?
It's proper trench run.
Nora, Garvin,
Nora's in
Dutch.
Oh, they're in arcs. Garvin's in an arc.
Yeah. It's 2 arcs and a Y.
Yeah, Resistance is amazing. I think they're the most fun faction, to be honest. And I include the new factions in that as
I'm
well.
running Trip T70, so I'll be inclined to agree with you.
Although, I'm tempted to bring Maul and Vultures.
That's a nice list. I've seen a few of them.
Like 100-point Maul and 5 just naked Vultures. And just see what happens. And you just do that. You just gunk up the board, right? And then in theory, Maul does a cool sloop like Sunta just did.
Yeah, Maul with a 2
that's
sloop.
The theory,
I think that's mad. It's a big base ship with a 2 sloop.
It's cool. It's so cool. But yeah, I'm bringing Venny back tomorrow. I love Venny. What do you fly it with, Haney? What do you use as wingman?
Who's your wingman of choice?
Have you seen Spare? I've not seen it on the board yet.
No, I think there is a couple out there. Is it true on spare parts you get 2 charges?
No, you get 1 charge.
1 charge. I thought you did. Someone said earlier you got 2 charges and they were going to get a 4 charge.
The card thing still seems to be not working. So. Yeah, the card display doesn't work.
We got it working again the other day, didn't we?
No, it wasn't working on Tuesday.
No, not as much as I thought. I'm still tempted to put it on to Poe, but I've dropped the points down in my Trip T70s list anyway to get the bid under the Jedis.
Yeah, the bid's really useful. Ray and Venny is what I'm dying to try. For some reason, I'm really into 2-ship lists.
I get the 2-ship list. I was hugely into 2-ship lists, but
I love Ray Gunner though too much.
Yeah, Ray Gunner. Oh, but if he's running aggro Venny, it's alright.
Aggro Venny's good as well. But then you really need Bastion with this bloody target box.
Yeah, the N98's nice on it, but you're still whacking people.
Rerolling 2 dice a turn, boss.
Or dropping 3 bombs.
You can technically drop 4 in a turn.
How?
You have to die.
Oh, okay.
To trigger.
So you have to get shot
to trigger
twice.
Page a 3rd time.
You have to get shot twice and die.
And die, yeah. Page can drop 3 bombs in a turn. You can never have more than 3 on the board though, because the one you drop in system phase will have detonated.
Which one? Why can you never have 3 more? Oh,
because the one you dropped
yeah.
in the system phase will have detonated by then.
Unless you've got mine and bombs.
Well, no, but then you can't trigger Page
yes,
3 times. You see, you can't have 4 on the board at once. Venny with advanced optics, either shoot Ray or you shoot Venny, and you get punished for not shooting either one. Yeah, Venny does punish you for not shooting him. I use Pattern Analyzer because I like to be able to do a 0, watch, because the problem is, if you launch a bomb, right, the only manoeuvres you can do that don't hit it are 0, 1 hard, 2 hard. Any other manoeuvre hits that bomb you launch. Unless it's a seismic hitting a rock further away and then it messes around a bit, right? But assuming it's a proton bomb, because that's the easiest thing to work out, you have to do 0, 1 hard, 2 hard. So I love, but the problem is if you've got Trash Sim, you can't take advanced sensors. So Pattern Analyzer is like the cheaper
way to do it.
Cheaper way to do it.
Yeah.
And I really like it.
That's a fat Nora.
69.8 Nora.
Expert handling, Lando, R5. What's R5 do?
It's the whole repair one.
Yeah.
2 charge action
VTG.
to repair face down cards.
Garvin, same ability in the arc as he's in the.
Yeah, same. They always have the same pilot build.
Yeah, but you can actually run him
if
with.
they're in the same faction.
It's not, but you could run him with Perceptive, so you've got more to share.
Yes, you could run him with Perceptive. She's got Lando on thing.
Right, so we are
Nora as well.
Still setting dials from that previous round of mess.
Actually died apart from 1 TIE fighter.
We've had 1 TIE fighter and half of a Fen, and a lot of mess.
We need to update Ian's damage because there's a damage card down here that's on somebody. But I
believe it's on Ketsu.
I would have thought so.
Because she's landed on a rock enough times and had some shots at her.
Yeah, so. But the overlay's not updated.
Do you want to have a look at the overlay?
Yeah, go on and tell them, shout them back crits and overlay. Thank you, Josh. Well, I'm trying to put this list in. I'm trying to talk and put a list in the computer at the same time. It's taking me forever. I'm sorry, everybody. Just take protons push. The problem I have, right, when you have Venny, the point of Venny is that you survive. You got a score for me, James. Oh!
Mr. Adam Townsend.
Hold on, let me just get back to the scores. Give me a sec, boss. Rounds. Adam Townsend. Yep.
200-0.
200-0, Scott?
Yeah.
Oh, brutal.
Win by Alexandro.
How much by, sir?
200 to 75.
Thank you, John. 2 scores in already. They've both gone ahead of Josh as well. He'll be gutted.
Huh.
Josh is now in 3rd, everybody, from the booth. That's your latest Josh update. What was I saying? So, yeah, if you have Venny as your pilot, then generally you will survive long enough to spend all of your bombs. If you take 2 bombs on Venny, rather than the full 4, you will find yourself running out, and you'll be wanting to drop bombs when you will no longer be able to because you have none left. That's why I take 4. I take the seismics as well. So I would, if I could on Venny, I'd take 2 sets of proton bombs because I'd just smother the board of them. Right? I wouldn't care about the seismics. I would just take 3 gas clouds and then launch 4 proton bombs at everybody. You can't take the same upgrade twice. So, long story short, 2 bombs is not enough for Venny. You need 4. Because you'll live long enough to drop 4.
I like seismics on him.
I really like seismics.
It ruined me. Ruined my life with Han.
Yeah, I don't know what week it was. It was
a while back.
4 weeks, 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
On the Tuesday stream.
And my life ruined by
I played
Ryan.
my best Venny there. I was well proud of that.
Morning, Doddy. He
Morning,
just kept
Doddy.
throwing seismics at me and blowing up all my toys because I'm Han and I like rocks, and it just ended terribly.
Yeah. It turns out Rebel Han Solo does not like Venny.
No, does not like Venny.
I love Venny for that. It was just like, okay, yeah, you can hide over there if you want, but I'm going to take out all the rocks on my way to find you.
If you don't get to me fast enough, you'll have no rocks left. By which point I wasn't in a nice position to engage and my rocks were going anyway, so I had to just fly.
Yeah, so you can come and fight me, or I will just clear the board.
Yeah, I'll clear the board
and then I'll find you. And then you will never re-roll a single thing.
I'll take a target lock.
Venny's ridiculous. I've had some amazing... Venny puts a bigger smile on my face than any pilot. Which is why it's my hyperspace list of choice. We've had a couple of scores in. You're down to 3rd, boss, by the way.
We had a 200-0 in from Adam Townsend, didn't we?
Yeah, and Ali won 275, so he's ahead of you as well.
Yeah, I forget you don't get a perfect win, do you?
100. Upload.
It was worth it for a while, guys. I was number 1.
Yeah. Still 3rd place, man, out of 29. You're doing well.
Not even played yet.
You're doing really well. No, you won your game. That's it. You've already played 1 game.
Well, I won in a second.
Rebel Alliance. Save. So everyone's factions are in. Everyone's...
I played Miles Stevenson.
I'm going to get off here now. Who's that? Haney. No worries, Haney. Take care, mate. Thank you for popping in.
Have a good day. You're hyperspace. Hope you do well.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for some resistance. I don't think there's any BSFs in the building. I'm pretty sure.
No, I've not seen any. I had a walk around. I might even only be me flying resistance today.
I'm having a look. What's Townsend's faction?
He's separatist.
Separatist.
So it may literally be only me flying resistance today.
Resistance is Josh.
Oh, there's another one. Mark Ward. We can't.
Mark's.
We can't get him on stream now, unfortunately.
And he's got he's got triples 270 anyway.
Can't get the wheelchair.
It might just be Muggins here.
Yeah, just me. So if you want resistance on stream, it'll have to be me. But you get me all the time, so it's probably going to be anyone else.
Well, if you're in the final for the quad, mate, you're on.
That's pressure, though. That is. And
we got to get the rest of the commentary team in, right? It's important. We've only got 1 member as a veteran.
Who's that? Tim.
Tim, yeah. Tim Soipe Marsden.
So I did alright at a Wave 2 championship. I came 2nd there.
Very nice.
6 players. You were there too. Got them spot gloss heroics.
Yeah, did I come 3rd?
I think so, yeah, because you had Tim in the.
I had to joust Tim, and his dice were insane.
Tim was running a Sloan Swarm, wasn't it? Yeah.
I jousted a Sloan Swarm with a ghost. It didn't go well. Let's not talk about it.
Oh, yeah, we all brought weird stuff. I had Han Wedge.
Thanks, Annie. Yeah,
Thanks, Haney.
We've got a distinct lack of resistance in the building today, unfortunately, mate. But I will bring Venny tomorrow, and we'll see if he goes on stream or not.
We'll stick him on.
There we go.
Me and Arfon in the booth, so
I'll
we'll
be
make sure
representing,
he gets
mate.
on.
It's all good.
Tomorrow, 10 AM, first game.
Oh, bloody hell.
Maybe not.
We'll see.
I'm
always happy to go on. I'm always happy. I only ever bring one of 2 lists, though. This is the thing, right? I have 2 lists.
What are we going to see from Sonte here then? Is he staying there? Is he going to barrel roll?
There's no need to go anywhere. Just if you barrel roll in,
he might even have fending bullseye.
If you barrel roll in, you can get the bullseye.
He might even have fending bullseye.
No, I don't think he has. But I think if you barreled right, he would get
it. Yeah. Which was
but then you'd shoot through the rock.
You've got a couple of shots at Fen here, so we could see Fen.
Fen is going to shoot you with the target lock, so I would have barrel rolled actually, only because Fen has the target lock.
Oh, is it Fen's target lock?
Yeah, he took it the round before when there was no shooting.
The red one.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the red circle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fen has got in range 3. It's only 3 dice from Fen there. You save your target lock in that situation with Fen roll, don't you?
No, you spend.
You spend it on that roll, but 2 hits.
That's about average. Average is 2 1/4.
And evaded.
No problem for Sonte.
Sonte
back.
He's
an ace of legend.
3 dice back.
Right.
Ooh, 3 from Sonte.
Right. Ladder visibility visible. List visibility visible. Lists are locked. I'm setting lists as visible. There we go.
So that's spend focus but evaded. We're now tokenless for the later
So
shots.
guys, anyone in the chat, I'm throwing it open, right? Let me just get the event link. Boom.
Have a look at the lists.
All of the lists are now
in
on
Twitch.
there,
yeah,
and they are open.
Who do you want?
You can see the ladder. You can see anyone's list. If you click on a player and click view list next to their name, you'll be able to see the list. So, is there anyone in particular you want to see,
or any list,
or any list you want to see, or any faction you want to see? Let me know now, because in half an hour I'll be choosing the next game.
Yes.
It's up to you guys. What you want to see.
Just enough there from Fen. 1 evade on 1 hit.
I need to check with John as well, but I think it's 5 rounds today.
30 players. It'll be, possibly. Might be 4.
I think it's going to be 5.
Ooh, bit of Sabutia going on.
Yeah, a bit of Sabutia, but they are TIE fighters. They've got a massive panel just bash in the side.
Are the TIE fighters oversized?
I don't think so.
Compared to the Deltas, because the Deltas are so small.
Yeah.
I know the ETAs are smaller again than the Jedis, but I thought the ETAs were a TIE fighter cockpit. But maybe it's a smaller than TIE fighter cockpit.
I think it is smaller. I'd have to look at the actual numbers, like on Wikipedia. Look at the actual physical numbers, and that's too nerdy for me right now.
The sizings.
Trying to watch the game. But yeah, it's tricky. Not all the ships are the exact same scale, because if Vultures were, they'd be tiny.
Yes, and I know A-Wings are oversized.
A-Wings are oversized, yes. Particularly the Rebel ones.
Yes, I'm not sure about the Resistance ones, but the Rebel ones are massively oversized.
But they're at a scale that suits the board.
Yes,
which is more important.
I think because I think that's the reason why. I know the Ghost is sized wrong.
Is it? What, up or down?
Or the Falcon is one of them. One of the two is.
It depends what your base size.
One's not big enough.
It's probably the Ghost.
I think the Ghost is supposed to be longer because it is so much deeper than the Falcon as well.
The Ghost is silly big. They couldn't have that model any bigger, let's be honest.
No.
It's already, like, I'd say, when we put it on stream, right, you can see the corners of the Shadowcaster base. You can't see anything of the Ghost base when that is on stream.
It's not fun.
It's so silly. I love that shit, though. Oh, Ketsu Stabilizer's falling off.
Yes, that was one of the things I fixed.
Oh, right. So
Sonte's shot from behind, I believe, is what did that.
Oh, so he's taken the damage for that and then flipped it down. I can see from the cards.
Yes, must have done. And they have updated the overlay for us, which is nice.
Or just done it as an action.
Yeah, potentially. potentially took a damage from a shot instead.
You want to see the Separatist study? Who's got Separatist? So Adam's got Separatist.
Adam just won 200 0.
He's got Maul and Grievous, which
Maul,
is pretty cool.
Grievous, 2 Vultures.
All Galactic Republic. Yeah, I agree with you, Dotty. The new faction.
We've got Jag with.
Let's look at the split. Actually, let's have a quick look.
Jag's got triple.
Result.
Result, everybody.
Rob Warren.
I've heard of him. Yeah, where is he?
Down.
Down, deeper and down.
Up there.
Oh.
Don't exist.
Oh, the very top.
Very top. We're already up past him.
He wins 200 to 49.
Oh, you're dropping down, Josh.
These people getting better.
Down to 4th.
You're doing badly.
I am down to 4th now. That's first for a while.
Terrible.
I know.
I have points.
Oh,
I have scores.
Jags in the building. Hello, Jag.
Hello.
What you got for us, mate?
I got 200.
Excellent. Where are you?
Right at the bottom.
Very bottom table.
And my opponent got 67.
5th place now for Josh.
Is that one courier?
Half-pointed Maul, half-pointed Courier.
Okay.
How is the triple infiltrator going?
I've had about 6 different people come up to me going, "Is that you?" Like, yeah, but like, oh.
People want to see it.
No one seems particularly
These guys want to see it.
up
See it.
for playing against.
It might be on round 2, boss. We'll see.
Yeah, they want to see
Depends who
Separatists,
you're against,
so-
obviously.
Right,
Yeah, we want to see the new factions, right? And see them in a tournament setting.
Is there any more kind of standardised separatists?
Adam Townsend's got Maul with Grievous 2 Vultures, which is a bit more standard.
Maul.
Yeah.
A bit more.
Benny
Quite-
Robb.
quite-
Yeah, it was quite.
I was looking at the
niche.
breakdown. Empire is by far the most popular list in the room.
Yeah, we've got.
And second is Rebels.
We've got two lots of 4 Phantoms, a couple of swarms, 3 swarms.
Every faction has at least one list in the room.
Yeah, First Order's got 1 list, Resistance got 2,
we mocked?
Squadron 3. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's interesting though that the Galactic Empire are way ahead.
Yeah, not that many
Out
new
of the
lists.
29 lists in the room, 10 of them are Empire. Everybody, it's interesting.
Morning, Kay.
Morning, Kay. Just what you in there, sir. So yeah,
The result.
another result. Who's it, boss?
Luke Townsend,
Yeah,
UK champion.
Luke 2 tries Townsend.
Luke Townsend.
200.
2.
101.
He falls in behind you,
He
Josh.
slots in behind me.
Oh.
Not falling any further down.
He's going to need a second chance.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Only just behind me, but behind me, I'm ahead of the UK champion,
Yeah, you are.
but behind
Once-
an Italian team champion
And Jags.
and Jags.
No kind of champion.
People's
I've
champion.
won nothing.
The
You've
three-
won our hearts and minds, Jack.
The 3 are the same ship champion.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, you only
Only
fly
five.
one shit
Triple
in
sevens.
any list.
True. Didn't think of that, Kay.
People want to play the classics. Yeah, I think you're right, Kay.
I just don't think people have settled on
Well,
good.
look at Alex's list. It's proper classic, isn't it?
I don't think people have settled on the combinations for the new on competitive lists for the new factions yet. I think that's part of it.
I think they're tough to crack. I think Triple Infiltrators really good.
It's funny. It is funny when people shoot more, and I go, have a stress, have a stress.
Oh,
have a stress,
you've
have a stress.
gone for it in the end and
Palp
gone
on
all
Maul.
out, Palp on Maul with
Palp
hate.
on Maul's the way to go, isn't it?
Have stress, have stress, have stress. I keep getting it back. Have stress, have stress. I double stressed his A-wing. In the same turn, I stressed his U-wing, his A-wing twice.
Oh no! As soon as you stress a U-wing, it's done.
And
It's in real big trouble.
it was quite,
No, they can't do anything.
it was quite funny.
Maul, Dooku, Grievous is what Will Pinter's saying. Agree or disagree, Jack?
Maul Dooku Grievous is a list which I actually had a Sim actually sent me a list because he found out what I was flying today, and he sent me a PM which was a list which was basically them 3. He said if you're flying that, try this. So depending on how today goes, I might fly that tomorrow.
Yeah, a bit of Grievous action.
Add Grievous because I think Grievous is funny.
Yeah, I like him.
He's a really funny shit.
Seen some interesting stuff going on with Grievous
Yeah.
and Grievous with Solar Swan and Imperium plating, and all of a sudden you just like added more and more health. And if you do start getting those ship crates, you're just like, nah, go away. Fuel leak? No.
I really want to make that ship work because I love it. because old Battlefront 2.
Also, it's quite funny if you just put lots and lots and lots of vultures in front of him and give him treacherous. So nah.
Yeah, kill me now.
I'm not. Don't shoot me. There's no point.
Yeah.
And it's very fluffy. I like it.
DS versus DS. What's DS?
Morning.
Morning, Arith. Morning, by the way, Will.
DS.
DS.
Dark Side.
Dark Side, yeah. Dark Side.
Dark Side, of course. Yeah.
This isn't Dark Side. This is Scum.
This is Scum are pretty dark.
They're scummy.
They are very scummy.
And there's no force use.
Not a single force user on the table. No.
So it can't be Dark Side.
Something.
And on that trigger, I'm going to go.
See you later. Good.
Back in
Thank you for joining us, Jag. Where is Steve?
Lost.
Hope he's alright.
I hope his tyres aren't actually slashed. Has anyone contacted him? Has he messaged you?
I don't know. I broke my phone.
How'd you break your phone?
On the way here, I dropped it. It's broke.
What did you do?
Like it's actually, I can't unlock it.
Oh, Ryan.
Look at this mess.
Was this not there before?
No, it wasn't there before.
Oh, mate.
So I can do that, swipe it up, but then for some reason I can't.
It's not liking it, is it?
Unlock it.
Oh, mate. I didn't get signal in the back either.
It's like it's a dead
No,
spot.
he told us he was on the way,
Anyway.
stuck in traffic near Cambridge.
Less of that nonsense.
So we don't know. He's on the way, we hope. Because
Isn't that for anything commentary track?
I can't check. I've got no signal.
Oh right, cool.
Yes, we are British. Played in Loughborough, in England, bang in the middle of England. So wherever you're tuning in from, thank you for joining us. Where are you tuning in from?
Yeah, let us know.
We like to know where our listeners and viewers are from. Yeah, Loughborough, Weekend Warlords in Loughborough. Germany, wow.
Cool.
Nice to have you join us.
Yeah, it's always good to have more viewers on. The more the merrier. Alarith.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
right,
right.
you're welcome.
We'll be here all weekend, boys.
2 Germans in. Fantastic. Thank you for joining us, guys. Yeah, we're here tomorrow as well. So all day tomorrow, 5 rounds of glorious XWing. It's
going to be good.
Is our birthday weekend, so it's a bit of a party down here.
Yeah, the store is 4 years old, everybody.
Yeah, 4 years old.
4 years old.
It's not a 4-hour drive from Cambridge.
Paul sneaking in. Hello, Paul.
Hi, Paul. I work near Cambridge, Paul, and it's an hour and 50 minutes from my house, so it's an hour and 10 from here.
Little sneaking in. Morning, everybody.
All of Europe joining us. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for your company. It's very good. Good to have more people, and people don't recognise as well.
Yeah, new faces.
Everybody's
Always
welcome
nice
here.
To see new faces. I've just noticed an error in the title name. If anyone, will that change anything?
It will do, yeah. Cool. Updating.
Thank you, Alarith. Much appreciated.
Oh yes, thank you.
More viewers, the better. We love it. We will be streaming all day.
Yeah, so this is round 1. I need to check with John whether we've got 4 or 5 rounds there. I can't quite remember. I think it's 5.
It should be 5.
Ta-da!
He's not dead. His tyres aren't slashed. He is here.
Steve Theobald is in the building, everybody.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
I'm right. How are you, mate?
Happy birthday!
Yeah,
it's so good, isn't it?
You remembered?
Isn't it? Yeah. You look great for 4 years old, mate.
I
That
know.
beard is amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just growth hormones, isn't it?
We've got Shadowcaster on the table.
Yeah, we have. Thank you for the sub, Doddy.
Thank you, Doddy.
It's Ketsu.
Yeah.
Ketsu, Talonbane, and Fen.
Oh, nice.
So 5 dice tractor beams.
It's a proper Ian Wardle list.
It is.
Yeah. I love it.
It's really good.
Versus Sontir in a 6 dice form. Also, we missed the points updating. 1 point in it now.
Ooh.
Must be when he half pointed, half the tie.
1.5 ties.
Yeah. Just 2 academies though.
I'm just going to go and circulate for a bit, then I'll come back in and join you guys.
Yeah,
That's
no
right.
problem, mate.
Yeah.
We've still got 30 minutes
Fortunately,
left
I
of
got
the
the first round by, so I
uh,
could jump in here and
Who got first round?
I did, so I jumped in
Oh,
there.
nice. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we put Josh on the buy so he could come and join me.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
We've got viewers from everywhere today.
How
It's
is everybody today, by the way?
We've got guys in from Germany and Switzerland.
Germany and
today.
Switzerland.
That's awesome.
I
And
did
America, of course.
We had
I
the
did do a
Americans.
little blurb thing.
We had the Americans in
Advertising.
I didn't see it.
3 a.m. their time.
Really?
For some of them, 3:50.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
That's
Haley
amazing.
popped in.
3:26.
and,
Haney popped in at 5 in the morning.
What was the other guy? Dutch.
Dutch.
That's it, of course.
Dutch popped in. trying to sleep before hyperspace open in Utah. His roommates were snoring, so put our stream on.
Mate, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Thank you, Alarith. Much appreciated. Thanks for doing that.
Watch how the real people play, yeah?
Yeah.
They said we're asking what they're going to fly at their hyperspace today.
Yeah, I'm just going to go say
yeah, no problem, Steve. We've seen a bit.
Yeah, see a bit.
Anybody in the chat, that is the link to the tournament event. And on there, you can see the ladder. And you can click on any player and view their list. If there is a particular list or player you would like to see on the stream, let me know now.
Score
for us, John.
200 to Sim.
He's a bit good at XWing.
He's all right, that boy.
87 to Johnny.
Johnny Cannon's no slouch either, so.
Yeah.
That was
Imperial. How many rounds you got today, John?
I think it's going to have to be 5. I mean, don't quote me on that just yet. But I think
so
it'll be 5.
We're still in. It might be 4. It might be 5.
Even the tournament organiser doesn't know, guys. So how do you expect me to tell you?
So Sim versus Johnny Cannon was Sim was flying Imperial and Johnny Cannon was flying.
Well, let's have a look at
Galactic Republic.
Let's have a look at Simeon's list because he is a bit good at working
on
this stuff out. Yeah, Simeon's got a list on the system. It's visible.
Johnny Cannon is flying. I'll tell you his list actually.
Oh, it's the same as last month.
Yes, it's. Johnny Cannon's flying Anakin, Obi-Wan, and 5 rounds today.
5 rounds. Cool.
5 glorious rounds of X-Wing today, guys, and 5 again tomorrow, I believe.
Be less tomorrow, I think.
Potentially 4 rounds tomorrow.
Okay. Well, we'll see what numbers are like on the day, but there's going to be at least 4 rounds tomorrow as well. So, what we'll do today is we've got this game about to finish in 10 minutes. It's definitely go to time.
Yeah,
that's fun.
So you go to time unless there's some craziness happens.
Straight after that, we'll have round 2. About 10 minutes in between. We'll sort it all out. We'll pick a game for you guys. Then we'll have an hour or so lunch break.
Maybe not even. Might be 45 minutes.
45 minutes to an hour. We'll let you know what time we're coming back. Paul, Sim is flying Whisper, Suntir Fell, and 2 Star Wings. Just generics with iron cannons.
And then we've. Yeah,
he loves it. It's
great
against
list. Johnny Cannon flying Anakin, Obi-Wan, 2 Torrents, some toys on the Jedis. So it's a good list.
Big Kev Bellamy.
Yeah.
200. His opponent 50.
Oh, don't even warrant Kev with a list. He's flying triple Phantoms. Ooh.
Or is he flying 4 of them?
Yeah. No, quad Phantoms. Yeah.
Quad Phantoms,
no, thank you.
Quad Phantoms.
It's picked itself up a bit.
Fine now. It was bad when we first started, but it's fine now. It's all right.
It's not as good as it should be.
No, it's having a bit of trouble.
Isn't that Arfon?
No, Tartan James is James Finnison.
Oh, is it?
Morning, James.
Morning. I always thought Tartan James was Arfon, but then I realised he's Hairy Dragon.
Arfon's Hairy Dragon.
Yeah. Yeah. Just let it grow. Yeah, he's not seen you in ages, Mr. Finlayson. Sad you're not here this weekend.
Where are you this weekend, James? Let us know. What's going on?
He has been flying Quad Phantoms for a while now, and
he's
getting a little bit good with them. But he's not the only player flying that today. Alessandro's also flying Quad Phantoms. So, which is interesting.
Alessandro's already a veteran.
He is already a veteran.
So who's in the building who's already a veteran? We've got Ali's a veteran.
Ali, Rasta, Sim,
hold on,
Tim.
Calm down.
We're up 4 already.
Sim. Yeah, Ali and Sim.
Yeah, I know the pain, James.
Rasta,
that's where I've been most
Tim.
weekends.
Yeah, you're right. Rasta and Tim, they're on there.
Fishy.
No, Fishy's not.
Isn't he?
No, it's 4. So there's 29. Oh, you're at work right now. Fair enough, James. Thank you for joining us, mate. So we've got 29 people playing. 4 of which are veterans.
Yeah, I'd say it probably is his new
wide
debut,
open.
but he spent a long time looking for it. He was not comfortable, didn't find a lift he was happy with. I think he's kind of settled and found one that he's getting into a bit of a groove with now. So
yeah, Kev hasn't really got on with RGs and 2.
I think expect to see Kev pushing for that coin today.
Oh yeah. Every week Kev's going for the coin.
But I think he's in a place now where actually he's probably.
The thing about Kev as well, his MOV is always insane.
Always huge.
I don't know how he does it.
Someone shared the other day the ladder from the Sheffield Regional last year, and I came in 14th and made the cut, and my MOV was the 5th best. I had unbelievable MOV that day, and I was like, what? I never realised it was quite that good. It was yeah, I was very impressed.
What were you flying, like 100-point Miranda or something?
No, that day I was flying my version of 100-point Miranda, which wasn't 100-point Miranda. It was Fen in the shuttle with regen Nora, regen Miranda.
Oh, okay.
It was my double regen one.
Interesting.
Which was really nice. Did me really well at regionals last year. doesn't exist anymore. Loved Nora. Got beaten by James Finnison actually that day. He had Miranda left, I had Nora left, and his Miranda was faster than my Nora.
Turns out James Finnison's actually alright at X-Wing.
I wonder who had the best MOV as well. He was flying. He was actually flying 100-point Miranda, so he was. He had less soul than me.
Flying 100-point Miranda.
And that is now a dead Fen Rao.
Fen Rao goes boom.
Fen
Rao
bites the dust.
He
did well because it was first round of engagement. He took his first damage card, so he's done well there.
Took a fuel leak on his way out.
That was a good day.
Yeah, the Sheffield Regional was very good.
Good fun last year. Yeah, it's nice, good environment. About 100 people, all real good guys, all real good games.
I'm somewhere on that list right at the bottom.
They gave us a little goodie bag as well. I had some pom bears in it. Made my day. That did.
I was flying 3 U-wings, which is why I'm near the bottom.
Trip U-wings.
Yeah. I've missed those days. I was talking to little Ash about it actually. Saying
Bring them back.
No, but like just because he struggled with the game a little bit, trying to find what he likes to fly, and he's found it.
What is it?
It's just generics, just swarming generics, just random generics, just making really cool combinations.
I built him a really cool list. That was the Fenral, Guri, Elfrey, and Seabull. Which one's Little Ash?
Bold one.
Little Ash.
Little
Bilbo.
Ash, that's medium Ash.
Oh, sorry. I get confused.
Ash,
They're both little.
And it was talking about it. It was like you said, you just had. It was like one of the most fun times I played X-Wing. I was like, yeah, then stick with it and just go for it.
No.
That's right. You have me. I'm thinking. Just you got to find the way that X-Wing works best for you.
Yes, absolutely.
And my point to him was like, at the end of 1.0 last year, the final regional season of 1.0 was my first regional season.
I've got result this time.
Scores.
200 to the Rasta man.
There.
Oh, there we go.
0 to his opponent.
Oh, woo! It's a long game for 200 0.
No, it's a long game for 200 0. Anyway, yeah. So the last regional season of 1.0 was my first regional season.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right there.
Alex has played
it really well. Set up the blocks perfectly, forcing Ketsu to 5k over a rock onto a rock, and then just arced himself perfectly to only take the occasional shot. Hence why he's been lost a tie and a half.
Yeah, he's played brilliantly, particularly Sunto.
He's not even needed the Del Midco reroll at this point because he's had to break his swarm to get all the blocks.
Yeah, so I went to 3 regionals. They were all about
just
over 100
second
people.
tie.
Ooh, very good. Still doesn't close it enough though. And so I went to 3 different regionals. They were all 100 people.
Oh, you did Element, didn't you?
I did Element, which was very good. It was my first one.
The stream should still be going, guys. Let us know if there is an issue.
Should still be up. Let me just check. I did Element, I did Beanie, and I did Patriot in Sheffield. Live.
Says we're live, guys.
Twitch is still saying live.
Twitch is saying
live.
Should be fine. YouTube is showing live.
Still going, yeah.
Yeah.
We agree with you.
Recheck your connection then, Alaric. Sorry about that.
Yeah. So I went to three regionals right in 1.0. I finally get to a point, and in 1.0, bear in mind, I only took U-wings. It's the only ship I flew at 3 regionals.
Triple U-wings was
triple U-wing
your
at
jam.
3 different regionals, and it went badly from a competitive point of view. The thing was, right, the best performance I had was at Beanie. I went 3 and 3
with triple U-wings.
And I was over the moon to go 3 and 3 with that list.
That was a long day, and you drove.
It was brutal. Yeah. I left the house at 4 in the morning and then got back 4 the following morning.
It was.
We left driving 6 hours.
We left really early. I made the cut, so we played the first round. Then we stayed and watched Lee Taylor versus Peepo on the stream really on the final game, and it was just like, all our guys were playing, so we stayed and watched, and it was just. Then 2.5 hours home, but poor Ryan was driving.
The weather was terrible. It was very snowy.
It was snowing, it was sleeting, it was raining. We had every weather possible that day.
But it was an amazing tournament, and honestly, just to go 3-3 with that list was like, I was going wild. You know what I mean? And it was like I was never going to be competitive with that list. I think I went 2 and 4 at Element and Patriot. I can't remember. I was way down.
You enjoyed the day.
I enjoyed the day. Oh, yeah, definitely.
And that's got to be what's more important, I think.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. At the end of the day,
I've not actually been back to Element since.
This is a hobby, and we play it because we enjoy doing it in our spare time.
Yeah.
I think getting the enjoyment out of the day has to be the most important side of it.
I don't know whose idea the picture was.
I want to say probably Mr. Dalton's.
Well, me and Josh will both be in it.
And Lee's at the front with his shirt off.
Yeah, Lee was like that with his shirt off, like
in the snow and the hail and all sorts. But yeah, it was a great day, and I think that's for me. That's what XWing's all about.
That day was amazing.
Meet all your mates, have a great time doing what you enjoy doing.
Yeah,
I think that's what System Open here is going to be like. It's going to be a party. Everyone's going to have a great time.
And my first taste was the element regional, which Rasta won. With Dash Po.
Dash Po with the crazy manoeuvre 4 forward for a rock, was it, at the end, right at the end of the game? Oh.
He was mad.
Sometimes mad is...
And it was incredible to watch that. The thing I really enjoyed about that tournament was watching the second day, actually watching the cut was really cool. Some really good players, including Rasta.
Hopefully we're having a big one here coming up in December, aren't we?
Yeah, we've got our Hyperspace in December.
Hoping for a big one. I know it might be the only Hyperspace I make this year.
Torn between playing and streaming.
But we'll see.
Sophia. Oh. That time is a bit premature.
That is a very early timer from Mr. Mace.
What score you got for us, Simon?
Mr. Arfan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wins.
Oh!
And then Bad Man scores 54.
So it's 254.
Thank you, Simon.
That is not the way that game I thought that game would go, especially from the language that was coming out of Arfon earlier.
Yes, Will, you're right. Rasta's game against Jesper. The other one that sticks out was Rasta's game against Phil.
Okay.
From Just Play.
Oh, yeah.
XWing Dad Phil.
Yeah.
That was really good as well, because he had Dash Po, but he had a very different Dash Po. So it was quite interesting to see what worked best and how they cancel each other a little bit.
So it
was really good. But yeah, you're right, Will. That tournament was so good.
Potentially the last round here. Fun. Most likely the last round. Yeah, Mango Cannon Dash. That's the one
against HLC Dash.
Yeah.
And then it was Regen Po against Dancing Po.
Yes, it was.
BB-8
it was Rubbish
really
Po versus
cool.
Good Po. So we've got last round here, unless they do it crazy fast. And if Ian gets half a tie, Ian wins.
Ian does win.
So that's
I'm
one.
Not sure he's going to find it though.
Well, the tie at the bottom there, hiding behind the rock, I think is his only option. Got both his arcs at him.
Oh no, that catches his arcs outside. Look, shooting at that stress
tie.
Got
front arcs, though.
Yeah, but he's shooting the stress tie.
Oh, potentially a better option. If
Alex, they're a bit good then.
Those green dice have been good, and those green dice, the clear ones, have been a rubbish for me. Mine are terrible.
Oh, I'm gutted for you, mate.
They have nothing but black.
I swapped dice with you.
Nice roll for me in there.
That is fine. And there's average.
That is exactly
with
average, actually. So that's into
Suntier takes a crit.
Takes
Is it going to be half points?
Double damage, half points win.
Ooh, that is
direct hit. That is a win for Ian Ward, or potentially.
No, it's panicked.
Panicked pilot. Oh. So that is the final round.
Wow.
I think by the skin of his teeth, Mr. Alex Roof will have taken this one. I thought that was double damage. I thought that was the picture for double damage.
It's time on the round.
Yes. It is indeed.
Would you like me to say it in here?
Well, I think we heard
we
you.
Got time.
I think we actually heard you. So.
Was that you?
I was going to say.
We definitely heard the reaction
really.
to it.
We've got some blanks from Ian though. I think it's Talonbane.
Talonbane's taken half points.
Yeah, Talonbane's down on a half now.
So that is
it's,
much more of a comfortable win for Mr. Bruce.
So that crit,
nice to it in there,
that crit wasn't the deciding factor.
Could have been, but
it nearly was.
Nearly was.
Wow. Oh, Sabutio.
Yeah. It's like I'm playing.
Range 3 through.
2 hits. What these ties have done very well is not spent their focus and had it for the attack.
Yes.
Good game, guys.
Wow.
So that isn't quite the
score. We need to update the overlay.
The overlay needs updating.
They might have to press stop on the timer because we won't let them edit. You have to go and help them out.
Alex, if you stop the timer, you'll let me edit.
Wow, that was really good. Went down to the final round. Very interesting. I'm just waiting for the final score to be updated. I'm just waiting for Josh to verify the score for me. And we'll put it in the system. We've still got a few we're waiting on. I will be there, Will. Yeah, I will be there. Josh won't be. Josh is busy, unfortunately. But yeah, really looking forward to SOS. it's going to be a great time. So yeah, come and find us, mate, when you're down there. There'll be a huge amount of Warlords, and I'm sure there'll be a huge amount of Element as well. So we'll meet up with you guys and say hello. Probably get some games across the teams as well, given the amount of us that'll be there. I know there's 600 people, but if we both bring down 20-30 people, it's a good chance.
If anyone was wondering at the end there why none of the shots went into Ketsu, and they all went into Talonbane, they got their maths wrong, and they thought that it was already half point of Ketsu. In their heads, just as you do briefly, not seeing the Shadowcaster on the table, which is they thought there was 3 shields still, and that was half points.
Yeah, 3 shields, 2 cards. Yeah, I get what you mean.
But they weren't at half, so that's why I went at Talonbane. But obviously, it didn't make a difference in the end.
The half point in Talonbane regardless.
97-58 is the final score for this match.
Thank you for verifying, so I'll put it in. So 58 for
Ian, 97 for Alex Bruce.
97 for Alex Bruce. Really good game. Really close.
Really good game. Really good game.
Good pick on the list, I think. Yeah,
I saw the 2 pilots matched up and thought that's got to be the one.
You come in as well, Doddy. You come in SOS. Let us know. Can I get confirmation, sir? And yeah, we'll come and find you, Will. We'll see you there, mate. It's all good.
Thank you for those that tuned in to that match. Any preference for lists you want to see in the next game? Any pilots, any lists, anything? Let us know, guys. We will have the matchups shortly. We're just waiting on the last few results to come in.
Yeah, we still need
4 games worth of results coming.
Mr. Marston wins.
Yes. Oh,
does he?
113 to 63.
Wow, that's
11363, yeah?
Yeah.
So that was TIE Swarm versus Jedis.
Really tempted to probably listen. I played yet. I won't be able to get practice with next week. Why not, Kay? Go for it.
What you got to lose?
You got lights in him. You'll be fine. I've seen his little report.
4 of you down.
So
amazing.
Nice.
Is that game finished?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you want to just go to the placeholder so I can have a little tinker with the cameras?
Yeah, sure can, but...
You can even transition it. Amazing, look at that.
Do you want to get out of the way?
Sorry? Yeah. I see, you could go to studio cam, but then the world would see John.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah, the point is that... yeah, Dottie, when you're there, come and find us all, mate. There'll be plenty of Warlords. Just look for the gathering of Warlord shirts.
Sorry,
come and say hello.
Physically tinker with the camera as well.
John's just doing some tech. He's on the case.
I'll score for you.
Yep.
Marcus versus Adam.
Yeah, do you want to tell it to me?
128 to Marcus. 65 to Adam.
128, 60.
Exactly half.
Yeah.
128 Marcus, 64 Adam. Morning, Captain Rex. Thank you.
Morning, Marty.
What was that score?
Marcus got 128 and Adam got 64. A regular stream viewer there. Adam Pye Jones.
Adam Pye Jones, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I keep having to minimise the thing rather than actually open stream notes for some reason.
That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why. Still waiting for a couple more scores, guys, and then we'll get the round 2 draw done.
What is it you want to see on the stream next game, Ryan? Because no one's told us.
Other
than the new factions, but we're struggling for them a bit.
Wave 3. I'm gonna.
Yeah, there weren't many, were there?
Yeah, you got 3 of each.
Well, we looked at the breakdown, and it's mostly Republic and Empire.
10 Empire, 8 Republic, 2 Resistance, 1 First Order. Let's get jagged on with his triple.
Probably.
Or
Scourg list.
or
I don't know if there are any Scourg lists in the building, Marty.
No Scourgs today, as far as I'm aware. I'm sure tomorrow.
Steve's not playing.
Steve's playing tomorrow. I'm sure he'll have Scourgs with him. Well, might do. He might be flying First Order.
Oh, that's also true. Yeah. Flaming Wild Wolf. Hello. Thank you for joining us.
Well, our next game will be on shortly, guys. We're just compiling the final scores from that round.
Rich Cancel.
Go on then.
158.
Yeah.
To his opponent getting 139. He's ruined it. He can't.
He can't get the unicorn.
Rich Campbell's done a win.
Completely ruined it.
Double Spoon himself is no longer Double Spoon. So
A fool.
new title up for grabs.
Oh my god. He's gone and done it. He's done a win.
He's done a win.
Done a win, everybody. We believe in Rich.
He's currently beating his sons, which is
Sam Webb.
This is the final score of the round.
Yeah.
Sam, I've got 98.
98.
His opponent got 92.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Clive just pushing out there.
Clive being squeezed out by 6 points.
Right, new round.
It's an empty match, John. We don't want that.
Yeah, that's true.
Up, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's correct.
Generate. Round 2, everybody. So if you give us 5 minutes, we'll pick a game and then put it on stream.
Oh, I've got off.
Oh, I want that on stream.
You can have it on stream if you want.
I want that on stream, mate.
Resistance Rebellion.
Yeah. Alpha James versus Josh Thompson, Battle of the Commentators.
Battle of the Twins.
Yup. I double check with Steve, see what Steve thinks. But I want that. As soon as that's drawn, I'm like, yep, done.
Alpha.
We'll have to fix this when we go off.
Yeah, fix it at lunch.
Yeah.
It's not been too bad. It's been okay.
It's certainly choppier than it has been in the past.
There was a little bit of chop, and then it cleaned up a bit, and now it seems okay.
But even this camera's not as smooth as it
No,
normally is.
that was really when we first turned the camera on. The studio camera was really choppy.
Yeah.
Really choppy. But it evened itself out after a while.
There are a couple of applications down there. Probably do.
Just don't need.
Sorry, Ryan. You need to make a new choice.
Why?
Arfon is on a winning streak, and whenever he goes on stream,
I can't put Arfon on if he's won a game.
So he will not be going on stream because he wants to keep winning.
He's actually said no.
Yeah.
On that basis.
I'd rather not. I'm winning. He literally said, I'd rather not. I'm winning. Every time I go on stream, I go on a losing streak. So
he is right.
So do I though. So it would be like, I don't know.
He is absolutely right. That's what happens every time.
So we're playing directly next to the stream and we can wave. But
yeah. Go on. Let's have a look then.
That's that one's got to be on it.
Because you won't get it again in this tournament, will you?
No.
Do you want me to go and ask him?
Let's have a look. Let's see if I can't pick out anything else. Because I don't know if you want.
All that second one down's also a good one.
Table 2?
Yeah.
No, I don't want table 2.
It's a separatist list you want it on though, isn't it?
Yeah. But I don't want him on yet. Too early. He'll be on later. Don't worry about it.
It's got to be table 1, isn't it?
Yeah, table 1.
Yeah.
I'll leave you to it.
Thank you, John.
Okay. Yeah, they busted it and everything.
Alright, if you give us 5 minutes, everybody, I'm just going to turn the microphone off for a second and sort the stream out for the next game. We'll be back with you within 5-10 minutes. Bye. Welcome back, everybody.
Round 2 X-Wing, off we go.
We timed that perfectly.
Hi everyone, I'm Steve. I'm joining Ryan for this game.
You are indeed.
And
Your special guest, Steve Theobald.
Yeah, because I don't do it too often these days. Probably for the rest of the afternoon as well, if that's acceptable for you, sir.
Seems okay with me, yeah.
So we got. I've just been chatting with.
Who's got the
Hi
bias?
Kay, how you doing? Just been chatting with Josh outside, and he said there's people from all over the world tuned in for the 4th birthday celebrations. Which is kind of nice.
There are, yeah. We've had people from America. Usually to Dallas, Random Haney, Dallas, and Dutch popped in.
Yeah, cool.
The usuals.
Nice.
And
Hi guys, I know you're not watching now, but if you watch it on playback, then hello.
Yeah, Haney said he'd be back later.
Yeah, cool.
We had some guys from Germany and some guys from Switzerland as well pop in. It's all good. Some new people.
Will Pinto's in. Hi, Will.
Yeah, I've had a good chat with Will. We were talking about SOS. He'll be there, obviously, with the rest of his team.
Yeah, cool.
We'll be there.
Have you heard their podcast about the community?
Not yet, no.
Right, so they did a podcast. I got a text from Will on Monday saying you'll be interested in Wednesday's podcast.
Oh, right.
So they had Matt Hill guest in, Double Agent Matt Hill.
Oh, yeah.
And they spoke really, really fondly about Warlords. They spoke really fondly about the community. And
That's kind of them.
Will said he was looking forward to just kind of hanging with us for a bit at System Open. So,
Will's always welcome here, you know.
So yeah, hi Dodd, how you doing, man? It's a real kind of poignant podcast. It wasn't about winning or losing. It was just about what the game has given to them personally.
That's cool.
And I think it was really interesting. Listen, so in interest of synergy between teams within this community, go and check it out. It's called Sith Takers Snapshots.
It's
worth a listen.
All the teams really are set up in the best interests of the community. Whether that be the local community that we literally have here in Loughborough, and encouraging people to stay in it and become a big part of it. The team helps with that. It helps people stay engaged with the game, definitely, in my opinion. It was Darkside versus Scum last time, Alarith. It's fine. These are 2 incredible players as well. To be fair.
So where the real Alarith? Where's the resistance meta? I noticed that. Right. Rex morning, Rex. How you doing? He said no game today. Not for me today. I'm commentating today with this lovely man here.
Yeah, we're playing tomorrow.
And we're playing tomorrow. Yeah, and I think we've got Arfon and Josh in the booth tomorrow, haven't we?
We do indeed.
Yeah.
Cool. I tried to put resistance on Alarith, right? Because the 2 resistance lists in the room are Mark Ward, who can't go on the stream because logistically we can't make it happen.
Yeah.
He can't reach the table where the stream is.
So he's in a wheelchair, isn't he?
He's
and
in
our
a
stream
wheelchair.
table is maybe 3.5 feet, 4 feet high.
Yeah, it's if you sit down next to it, it's like as tall as your head. There's no way you can play on it, unfortunately, which is a big shame. I'm working on a solution for that. It's fine. And the other,
that's cool, man.
The other, partial solution. The only other listener in the room is Josh, who was commentating with me the first round. He is playing against Arfon. Right?
So Arfon was asked to go on stream, as I
flat out refused to go on the stream today. So I physically couldn't put a resistance list on the stream this game.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
It was impossible.
So what we tried to do, and this was your idea, I believe, a couple of months ago, is on the streams we don't want to put the top games on until the end.
Yeah, well, me and Arthur made a big push for it one Sunday,
cool.
and it went quite well.
And it went really, really well. And what it did is it gave people an idea, because people watch us to find out what kind
I say that as we put table 1 on.
Yeah. What happens with us is that we... now, I've had some feedback from Simran.
They're the wrong way around.
Right. Simran Pone.
Boop. There you go. Switching the overlays around, guys.
Cool,
They're on the wrong side.
So I was speaking to Simran Pone at the first Hyperspace, and he said, and I guess he's not the only one.
Oh, in Preston?
Yeah, he said to me that he loves watching the stream back, and he loves the fact that we actually mix lists up a bit, because it helps him to understand what he's going to face.
Yeah, we get a big mix.
Do you know what I mean? And so he's not watching it to watch what the outcome of the game is. He's watching it to see the mechanics of the list and how it all synergises. So for me, that's really it was a different slant when he was telling me. He did say that we needed to talk about the game a little bit more, which is fair.
Get distracted.
But generally speaking, we've got a real good core of people that watch what we do,
Yeah.
You know, I'm really proud to be involved in this. So,
me too. It's a lot of fun to do.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah. So what we got then? So we got Tim with his. It looks like
we've got
Inferno
Toy
Squadron.
Fighters versus Toy Fighters.
Toy Fighters versus
Fighters.
Toy Fighters.
Yeah.
That's for if you're down in like Firestorm West Country.
Yeah.
So we got Tim, UKTC champ Tim.
Yep.
Veteran winner Tim.
Yep.
Store champion
Tim Marsden. Veteran Tim Marsden.
Yes, yeah. Well, he doesn't like it. He gets quite embarrassed by it.
He does. That's why we say it.
Yeah. I know. How runner? So it's Inferno Squadron, really, isn't it? But with one per an academy.
Wow. There's no saying. It's 3/4.
No, yeah. No. Do you know what? I call them Meatball Marinara.
Why?
Because the name's Sane.
Sane Marana.
Yeah, so I call it Meatball. I don't know why.
Thanks for joining us, Kylo.
Hi, Kylo.
Meatball.
Yeah, Meatball Marinara. So yeah, you've got a lot of synergy there. Now, interestingly, look at Howlrunner and Dell. He can make all of his swarm shoot at 5 and 4.
It's better than that. Because Wampa shoots at I5. And Kev caps out at I4.
Yes.
So Kev cannot stop Wampa's charge.
No. Oh yeah. So if that crit gets rolled, take a damage.
Oh yeah. Wampa's just gonna be silly.
So Kev is, I believe, right? Kev is one of the best players in the country.
I'm amazed Kev hasn't got a coin already at this
point.
point.
Do you know what?
He's consistently incredible.
He's always been the bridesmaid since we started the veteran coin thing, and he's come second on a couple of occasions. He's always like top 8. You know.
Yeah, he's always he's always like one win off.
Yeah, Kev. Isn't he? Kev has really. I think he won't mind me saying he's really struggled to find a list he gels with since 2.0.
That is entirely fair.
And I think that as soon as he finds that list,
the eggs weren't what he wanted them to be.
No, but with the points rebalance, I thought that he would then try them again because you can get 3 on the table, albeit relatively naked.
Just tiles.
Yeah. But Kev, I think when Kev finds that list, I think he's just going to go back to that top level that we know he plays at. You know, he is a solid player. I think I've only ever beaten him once in all the games I've ever played against him, and that shows,
routinely beats me.
Yeah, and that shows how poor I am at the game. Really. Only joking. Anyway,
stick.
So we're going to see a little bit of sort of positioning here, a little bit of choosing the engagement.
Yeah, you're going to see 4 Phantoms go to work here.
Yeah, I think you'll see the Phantoms try and get round the back of the swarm. Because in effect, right, all the swarm does is 2 forwards, hard 1s, hard 2s, and then 4Ks. That's pretty much what the swarm does.
It depends how long you want to keep it together.
Yeah. And interestingly as well, there you go, there's a hard one. Interestingly, the rocks are the smallest rocks in the sets, and they're set up more towards Kevin's side of the board.
Yeah, Tim's got a huge amount of space there.
Yeah, so
it's crazy.
I don't think that plays well for Kev, because the more space you've got to move the swarm, the less likely it is to break it up.
I'm surprised Tim's not brought gas clouds. Just because swarms can go over them freely.
Yeah.
Nice one, Doddy.
That's cool, man. Have you seen what Doddy's doing?
Yeah, he's building
a
massive Millennium Falcon all in one sitting.
So he is. So
it's going to be grueling, I suspect.
So Doddy, right? For those people that don't know, we know Doddy from him coming to the store and us going over to Stoke and seeing him and things like that. So Doddy is wanting to raise some money, and he's got one of the UCS Millennium Falcons, which he's sat on for a year. Right?
Was it?
Over a year, I think it was. I was reading about it. And he is doing a sponsored Lego Falcon build. So you want to sponsor Doddy, find James Dodd on any of the XWing groups online.
James
on
Dodd's your man to go to.
And he will tell you there's a Just Giving page set up, so give him a few quid. I haven't just yet, but I probably will, because I wouldn't like to sit and build Lego for 30 hours. You know?
No, that's quite the undertaking, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a lot to do.
And I like the fact that he's taking something that normally taking something that's normally like quite mundane and quite poor. Yeah, I know he's savage. He's Kate. It's taking something like that and just trying to do something good with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's cool.
Sorry, I interrupted you mid.
No, it's all right. It's just K.
So K is like, you need to catch up, mate. My charity raffle's up to 400.
No shame there from K.
Don't mention raffle.
Oh yeah, Rafflegate.
Rafflegate. Don't mention raffle. Anyway,
I don't know if John's fixed our raffle system.
I don't know.
I'm not asked him.
I don't know.
We'll check out in the lunch break. We'll see what the situation is. Oh,
Yeah.
there's a moon.
There's a what?
Sneaking in.
Moon. That's no moon.
That's no moon. That's Kev Bellamy.
I'm going to be delirious.
Yeah, you probably will be, Doddy.
A bit like how I feel when I'm in your presence, Doddy. Delirious.
Oh.
Hey? Glorious, no less. Was that too much?
You're making moves there, Steve.
Yeah, no, I'm not making moves. It's not my type. Now he's lost weight, he's too skinny for me.
Fair.
You know, I like the big guys.
Fair enough.
Friendly competition is a spur to both sides. Yes. And almost a challenge, no less.
It is almost a challenge.
The line between friendly and super competitive sometimes gets blurred when money's involved.
Well, winning is the new having fun, Steve.
We know that.
This has been confirmed.
That's why I don't go to any of the hyperspace events, because I know I'm not going to win, so I know I'm not going to have fun.
Yes.
So if you're out there in the community and you see my name on a board, you better let me win, because otherwise I'm going to be proper salty. Oh wow, he's been talking to Lego as well.
Oh wow,
that's
cool.
That's cool.
Awesome.
Let us know, Dodd, and we, if we can give you any kind of little bit of a, if we can give you a little bit of a plug or a bit of encouragement.
Yeah, we're always happy to mention this sort of thing on the stream.
So,
cool.
Hello, Paul. Alarm clock broke this morning. Well, I don't know. I was too busy wading through all my raffle entries. Only joking.
Oh.
We're going to fix the frame rate, aren't we? Look at we've got some proper lag there. It's like it's got a bit of
the stream's getting a bit robot, a bit juddery. So John's going to have a look at the tech behind the scenes during the lunch break. Hopefully we'll be able to get looking a bit better.
Yeah.
No worries, Daddy. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, dude, hit me up with a bit more detail, and I can help plug it on Tuesday. Try and
I have to reset the mic. Is it buzzing, Kay? Is the mic buzzing?
Well, is it though? Yeah, but is it, or is that just your ears? I don't know. We can't hear it here, can we?
No, we can't hear the mic. Let us know. Is there a buzz?
I think you'll see that Tim and Kev are now just going to go into a proper dogfight.
It's looking a lot like a joust.
Yeah, Tim needs to.
It's just taken the 15 minutes to get there.
Kev needs to.
Classic Tim.
Classic Tim Marsden. I think it's going to be some kind of brutality in the middle of the board just there.
Well, the Phantoms have got no choice now.
Yeah, this. Okay, so what we'll do is we will be quiet for like 10 seconds, which is probably a first for me, to be fair, and then you can tell us whether the mic is buzzing. Starting now. There you go. It was 10 seconds.
Was that bang on?
I did it. I achieved the unachievable.
Nice one.
Munson and Canterbury and off exploring the city shortly. Nice. Canterbury's a nice place.
Never been.
Yeah, it's really nice, man.
Interesting.
Yeah. They got like buildings and roads and stuff. Maybe a couple of shops.
That sounds cool.
Cathedral, Archbishop, milling about the place.
Yeah, I've heard they got one of them.
Yeah. Loughborough's got an Archbishop. Fake news. There is a little bit of buzz.
Yeah, we'll do a quick reset.
That's just because I'm on the stream, man. There's always a buzz. Right, yeah, let's do a reset.
Yeah,
cool.
You agree. Cool.
And we are going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull And that's why she was covered in cling film.
Wow.
I know, right? Revelation.
You guys just missed quite the tale. Interesting. Thank you for that, Steve.
You're welcome. Whew, that's ridiculous. Anyway, are we giving anything away today?
No, I don't know. So we need to talk about John.
Well, maybe give. Should we
sort it out for the afternoon?
Should we strong arm him? And...
Morning's always just a chill.
Yeah, we'll chill. How was Friday night for everyone, by the way? Is it all good? Did you have a good night?
Yeah,
just chill out.
Yeah, just chill, man.
We have to fill it. We have to fill the air while this engagement.
Always fixes it, Doddy.
Still there, I'm afraid.
This is most disappointing.
Okay, we'll do it again. And then there was like 9 of them. You know what I mean?
9?
It's ridiculous.
How can you fit that many in?
I don't know. But it is Easter.
Ah, fair. That does make sense. Now.
Fair enough. Anyway, how's the
that gives you a bit more clearance.
Oh my days. Anyway.
Yeah, let us know, Donnie. Is it better or worse?
Okay. Yeah, because this is like, we're now 15 minutes in, 17 minutes in.
They're staring each other down, and they could have just chatted ages ago.
Better.
Thank you, Kay.
Thank you, Kay. Kay, are you at System Open, dude?
I believe he is. Yeah, he is. He's talking about flying a Republic list. He's never flown.
Better.
Thank you, boys.
Better.
Yes, I can finally meet. I've never met Kay.
Mate, the guy, I've met him once for about 5 minutes at Nerf Herder, right? And he's such the nicest guy.
Yeah.
You know, and he sends me free spaceships, which is nice for my birthday.
It's all right, isn't it?
But I'm so looking forward to seeing you, dude.
Yeah, me too. I've never
I'll introduce you to the LSD team.
Yes.
Because that's even a thing now as well. The LSD team.
LSD team.
You know, other acronyms are available.
Yeah, they are indeed. No, I'm looking forward to some open meeting for people. Yeah, talk to Will about it.
Yeah.
Him and the Element Lot will be there.
Will, Ben, looking forward to seeing those guys. Matt, he's going to be there. Matt Hill. We don't know whether we call him a weekend taker now or a Sith Lord. You know,
one of those is much more interesting than the other.
What, weekend taker?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. So what are we saying with Kev? Do you think Kev's going to engage now, or?
He has to.
Yeah?
He can't not engage.
You can decloak over rocks though, can't you?
No.
Can you not?
No. Unless you've got collision detector.
But over the rocks, if you land away from the rock, not on it, the template can go over it, can't it? Really?
No, you need a collision detector, boss.
Do you know what? Well, I was driving in this morning, eventually, right? After a wonderful evening with my new partner.
Very good.
Which was very nice. But, you know, I know, like, check it out. There's hope for everybody. If somebody looking like me can...
Hope confirmed, everybody.
Hope the world is a better place. If Steve's got a girlfriend, anyone can get one.
Oh, we go. Gauntlet's been thrown down.
But yeah, so I was driving in, and I was, you know, like, I know you shouldn't, but you do a little bit of scroll driving, and you know, when you're stuck in traffic, you just check your phone. Now there's all these memes coming out now about this whole kind of energy shells reload thing.
Oh,
so what is the actual ruling on it? Do you get a...
You get a goddamn disarm, Steve.
Fine, cool.
And it makes me so angry that people think you don't.
Triggered.
I am proper triggered by that one. Oh, it's so infuriating. It's people who can't read.
Well, it seems quite clear to me that in the rules reference it does state that a reload
follows those three steps. Yes.
And
that's because, Steve, it is clear.
And on the energy shells card it says action reload.
Yeah.
So then that
reload
says to me, is it a reload action? Well, of course it's a reload action because it says action.
Well, it's an action to perform a reload. It's the energy shell. So you could, if you had reload on your action bar, you could still reload an action in the same turn.
Tim's coming in hard now.
Yeah. It's a subtle distinction. You're not doing the reload action, but you're doing an action that lets you get the real. You get. Oh, Doddy, don't start. Don't start with me, Doddy. You get the disarm.
No cameras. No cameras.
Just people are like, oh, do you get the disarm? It's like, well, hold on, right? You asked to perform a reload. Getting a disarm is one of the steps of performing a reload. It's as simple as the difference between reload and recover. If they said recover, you would recover. If they say reload, you reload. And reload, you recover and gain disarm. Very simple.
You okay?
It's almost like it's almost like it's worded very well on the card, and people just ignore it. And it's like,
you okay, hon?
No.
I'm thumbing. I'm thumbing.
It just winds me up. That does.
I know. I didn't realise it was going to wind you up. Otherwise, it wouldn't have.
I've had that argument with a few people.
Have you?
But there's also the point of like, well, if you don't, then why is there a disarm in the box?
Yeah. Well, there is that. But you could say that there's upgrade cards in the box you're never going to use as well. So that kind of.
Yeah, but why would you put the disarm in the box unless
I don't know.
There was a reason for it?
I don't know. See, K's right. Reload rather than recover a charge is pretty obvious to me.
It's as simple as that. If it was action, recover a charge on this card.
Fair.
Then you recover the charge and don't get disarm. But it says action, reload this card. So you reload the card, which means you recover a charge and then get a disarm.
You've got. I think we're going to see something get deleted here.
Yeah, and it's probably going to be a phantom.
But Kev's done all right with just keeping that one just beneath the moon, keeping that one to the side so he can flank with it.
It's a very unflattering view of everybody's heads, isn't it? This camera.
What we should do is get like hats with faces on or something on the back. You know?
Yeah, just wear a mask on the back of your head.
That's right. Or go like all 90s on everybody and just have a little pattern shaved.
Doddy, just stop. I'm going to climb through your computer and throttle you.
Hashtag no disarm. Or hashtag nod is arm.
Nod is arm?
Yeah.
Was it his leg
nod
instead?
Is arm. Hashtag
nod is arm.
See what I'm doing there? Am I allowed to vape on stream?
Well, I'm not going to stop you. Googly eyes. Googly eyes would be good.
Yes, stick a couple of googly eyes on a headband. That'd be amazing.
I'm so sorry, Kevin, if you watch this back.
That'd be amazing. No, even though not the bald guys, us as well. So it looks like like Josh Thompson's got a face full of hair. It'd be like that.
Yeah.
So put googly eyes, we could all do the Josh.
DJ Smithy, you are absolutely 100% correct, sir.
Okay. I don't know what that means. It's fine.
What it is FFG thinking about it and making it make complete sense without being game breaking, yes. and then people just not reading it.
Yeah, or thinking I don't want it that way. So
yeah, I would really like to have no disarm token, please, guys. Could you do that for me?
Yeah. Well, if it's a little bit spurious, even though it's not.
It's people making up stuff.
I'm going to say it's spurious.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. That is literally it.
And then I'm going to go on the internet and tell everyone that it's spurious. And then the minority of people that agree with me, like out of let's say 500,000 X-Wing players, 4 of them agree with you. Then all of a sudden it's a thing.
Yes.
And it ain't a thing at all.
Just silly. I had this argument with someone on the rules group. They were like, "Why didn't FFG just put reload on it and future-proof the card?" And I'm like, "It is future-proof because it doesn't have reload. Yeah. Why are you this silly?" And he was like, "But it's not simple to read it on." I was like, yes, it's where the Phantoms die.
What's Kev going to do there?
Spend all his tokens, not die. Anyway, you get some after all that.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
thanks.
But frankly, practically, you're never going to reload them.
Well, it's a one-shot deal then, isn't it?
That's fine.
For how many points?
4.
Do you think that's expensive? Do you think that's
it doesn't make me want to
expensive?
use it. Home missiles are 5 points. Home missiles are much better.
Yeah.
Oh, home missiles and vultures.
Yeah. I don't know why that's not a thing. I've played
a vulture with a home missile is 25 points.
Yeah, I played Richard Campsall. 8 of them. Yeah, I played Richard Campsall last weekend actually.
I have to make vultures though.
and we can pull them together.
Yeah.
And he's flying Vulture droids, and he's got energy shells on them. And he's got a few points on his bid as well. And I'm thinking, why though? It's a 3 dice which you can get a crit through, whereas homing missiles is almost 4 damage.
I like a good homing missile.
You got that from Miles, didn't you?
Yeah.
Fair.
Okay. You are, yeah, I agree with you totally. The wording is consistent. They are using keywords very specifically, and it makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, it's a dead Sigma. Told you it'd be Phantom. Called it.
Yep. But because he's running at 4,
he gets to shoot.
Another 3. Wow.
Tim is throwing fire, by the way. Throwing absolute fire. Kev's not pleased. But yeah, dead Phantom from the Swarm. I4. Yeah, checks out.
And Iden means that if Kev does kill something, it just doesn't die.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, that's a bit good, isn't it?
See,
Tim's rolling ridiculous dice.
That is.
Boy,
It's every camera that low frames. Even the dice cam's got like low frames on it, hasn't it? So,
yeah. So we've been. Have you explained why it does seem a little bit kind of jerky?
No, because
okay. So what we're trying to do. Okay, so what we're trying to do with the Weekend Warlords network is just bring you some more content, different stuff.
More content, more.
We're not going to say what that is because we've got discussions and stuff going on in the background.
Yeah,
however,
we're all working on little different things to come up with.
So, however, what we there was some testing done yesterday, day before, of some more live streaming, and we were toying with the 1080p.
Yeah,
quality.
Alphon was streaming Battlefront. No, Alphon was streaming Force Unleashed 2.
Yeah. So what we're doing is
I popped in to see it.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Cool. And we didn't pull the frame rate back down and that's why we're running at 15 frames per second instead of 30.
Yeah, the system's just struggling a little bit.
It's all technical stuff. So, don't need to worry about it.
But it's still watchable. It's still fine. Hopefully the audio's still working all good.
Yeah.
No crack shot for him.
So Kev was talking about taking crack shot off because he just doesn't use it. Yeah.
Why not?
Wow.
To be fair, it should have died to the Swarm, I think.
Yeah.
I'm running vague maths in my head, and I think the Swarm should kill Phantom.
Yeah.
There's no doubt Tim threw absolute fire though, but he had shots spare and he shot other Phantoms.
Yeah.
He's done half points to another Phantom.
Yeah.
And it's like even if his dice had been slightly cooler, he would have still killed the first one.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, well, there's a lot of paint there. That looks okay.
There's a couple of hits. Oh, they're crits! Oh!
Le critical, sir.
Iden, your time is now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well done, Iden Versa. He'll dodge it, though. Watch him dodge it. Watch Tim roll fire.
He's not got many tokens left, has he?
Yeah, but he'll just naturally.
Not
Watch it.
This.
There we go. Ooh, there's a couple of blanks right there. So he's spending that. Is he spending that? No, he's Iden Verso in it.
Iden. Oh no, he's a damaged attacker, so he's got a reroll from Del Boy.
Okay.
Which is still blank.
Oh, so that's what that was.
You've got an Iden there. Oh no, he's taking it. Maybe he's already Idened. Dead. Direct. Boom, boom, boom. Direct and triggering fuel leak, I believe.
So who was that just died? Let's see what the overlay updates with.
I think that was Womps.
Yeah, Womp was the danger man, isn't he? Was it she?
Don't know on Womper.
Let's not be assumptive about gender.
Faces. It's hard to tell.
Womper, yeah, it was. You're right.
Good target.
Good spot, sir.
We were talking about target priority.
Yeah.
In the first game, and Kev just made the correct target priority.
That's because he's a good
player. Work, Kev.
Yeah.
But so did Tim, and Tim killed the Phantom. Whichever one is closest was the correct target priority.
Okay, so there's more blanks on Tim's. Wow, that's the same roll. Could this be 2 deleted off the board? Oh no, he's only hit
one. There's only one here.
Yeah.
He's spending Iden for it. It's on Al. must be Hal. If he spent a charge to stop one hit, then that's Hal Runner.
Yeah, because I guess that.
Well, these have all got Duke as well.
Yeah.
And Tim's spent all of his focuses. Basically.
I'm guessing there's a range 3 there.
That's a range 3.
Interestingly, Kev has also taken some damage, but chose not to use the evade token to mitigate some of that. Because I think he feels that the cloak in this particular instance is better than not having that damage.
Yeah, so Tim's going to get duped here. He's got 1 evade, take 2 damage, doesn't die. He's got no choice. It's actually surely Hal Runner taking 2 damage.
Yeah.
No, it's Del Boy.
Oh no, it's Del.
Interesting. Don't know why you go for Del. Maybe Hal Runner's an extra range away, but they were all range 3, so why would you not shoot? I don't know. I'm not sure about that one from Kev. Now, does Tim dial in a K turn here for the whole swarm? I don't think he should actually.
No, I think if he turns to face the one that's the Phantom that's out on its own,
that's going to decloak forwards though. It's the only way it can realistically decloak.
Yeah, or it doesn't. And it carries the cloak. Yeah. But I think you'll see the 2 Phantoms near Tim's hand decloak to the right.
Decloak to the right and turn in. But Tim's got a really hard choice here. He's got more firepower, but he's got to put it in the right direction.
It's interesting, isn't it? It's like this is where it turns into a bit of a game of chess.
This is really hard now. This turn is huge. This turn is everything, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this turn's the one. Going to decide the winner, I think.
I might line up the popcorn and get a coffee, because this may just turn into my afternoon's viewing. Right?
This turn could take a while.
That's my thinking face.
Yeah, very good.
It's all right, isn't it? Hello, mate. Oh yeah.
You on the brew, Simon?
Simon's brewing for us, so I would love one, please, Simon. Right. Can I have milk?
I brought me
sugar.
I brought me fancy mug in to fill.
Yeah, is that all right?
But I need to wash it out. It's all disgusting.
You need to wash your mouth out, sir.
So I'll come and join you in the kitchen for a bit. So I'll leave Steve in charge. He can talk about this very important turn all by himself.
Yeah, I'm not very good at this on my own.
You know how XWing works, don't you?
Well, no. You know that. The tingles. So I'm on my own. Hello everyone. I'm back here in the bottom corner, trying to work out stuff on my phone and things.
We believe in you, Steve. You got it.
I've got it. Thanks for the support, guys. Donny, stuck at work. I want to be playing X-Wing. Only Saturday I have to work in a whole year. Well, we are here celebrating a 4th birthday of the Weekend Warlords. So I kind of went a bit Ash Brooks then, didn't I?
Did a bit.
4th birthday. Ash Brooks is here tomorrow.
Yeah, he is indeed. He's playing.
Off of Rasta and Ash. It's all good. Okay.
If you like on fluff. Oh yeah, fluffy's best. Fluffy and bubbly. Are they still dialing in?
Nothing's moved. I'm just. I took the opportunity to update my social media style.
Dialing this turn is really hard.
Yeah.
Because it's so important.
So expect Did order £423 worth of pizza though, and that was with a 50% discount.
Whoa!
So,
crazy.
what time are they going to arrive, Dodd? Are they going to come here like what for about 1:30? That'll be good.
Yeah, let us know.
I'm a bit peckish, if I'm honest.
Yeah, well, we've got lunch after this. So
cool.
Yeah.
So this is are we halfway through the veterans season now? Didn't it start October? October, November, December, January, February, March. So I reckon we're 7 months in. So we've already got half our lineup.
Yeah, I believe we do. Well, there's a lot of coins to be given out at the end of the year, so
Yeah.
we've not. We've only got like.
We've got a shoe in for those, haven't we?
I don't know.
Come on, be positive.
Someone needs to commentate, so I'm quite happy to commentate that story. Thank you, mate. You're very kind, boss.
You are.
You legend.
Legend. What is that?
Hot chocolate.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mate, you're
It's the only hot chocolate. It's the only hot drink that I will actually drink. I don't drink.
hot chocolate.
Yeah, I don't drink tea coffee.
Okay.
Thank you, Simon.
That's an interesting.
I'm ready to go now.
I'm looking over at the hot chocolate and I'm thinking, I probably should have ordered hot chocolate. Cheers, Simon. Thank you, mate.
Well, I haven't tasted it yet. We'll see. We'll give it
Cheers,
a go.
everyone.
Tell you what, you can have one later. We'll sort you out.
Cheers, mate.
Nice. So yeah, welcome to Saturday's 4th birthday tournament.
Yeah,
April tournament. It's all good.
So called the Decloaks. Has turned in.
Hey, did I call that, didn't I?
You called that, yeah. If they're all going to go the same way, though, it's interesting.
Well, yeah, you only need to set one dial for a swarm, really, until you have to break it.
Wow, that's the thing when you choose to break it. I wouldn't have been surprised if he had broken that swarm. And like Kay turned the front ones, and then the back ones had tried to block.
Yeah.
But he's turned everyone in to this phantom.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be great now if that phantom that had decloaked did a 4K?
If it does 4K or 4 forwards, then Tim's in big trouble.
Yeah.
I would be surprised if it did anything else, actually, now that it's decloaked.
And do you know, for me, this is the way you attack a swarm, is you split your ships and you give that swarm choices. And if and if you feel like you want to do a bit of a bait and switch, you bait with something and then you get out of there. Because then that swarm is facing wherever it needs to face. Now, I'm calling next turn that Tim's now going to start doing the K.
Next turn 3K with everything.
There's enough distance between him and the ships to maybe do a 3K and keep that at range 3 engagements, which is the best place to be when you've got no tokens.
Yeah, he was a bit too far away from the Phantoms last turn to do a 4K this turn.
Yeah.
Like, it would have worked for the 2 ships that were closest to the Phantoms, but the others would have been just caught. That's why I would have split the swarm, I think. I would have K-turned those 2 and then had the others just split off from the Phantoms.
Yeah? You would have split the
Or
swarm. Or
turn them in towards the 2 at the bottom corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn them in towards.
See, that's interesting, because I always felt that
I'm not a swarm player.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not either, but I always felt that on the little dabbles I've had with a swarm, that they're stronger as a unit.
They are. Yeah, they are, but I don't think there was a good option for them all to do. I think if you turning these in now, it's just if that Phantom K turns, Kev is going to brutalise the swarm.
So even if these Phantoms towards the right hand side of the board, if they hard 1 or hard 2 as well.
But if I bank towards them, and then but instead they had decloak left, I would look like an idiot.
Yeah.
That's the
fair,
risk.
Yeah, it's fair, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
So it's like, it's all well and good for me to say, well, if they decloak there, then the right thing to do is this, but the reality is they could have decloaked in quite different positions.
Yeah.
It's really, like I said, this turn is so complicated.
Yeah. It's a lot of it, I think, is about damage mitigation for Tim. About what?
Oh, Simon, that is divine, sir.
Told you there's a trick to it.
Oh, Simon on the hot chocks, everybody. If you come down to Warlords, Simon's here asking for hot chocolate.
So the hot chocolate is £1 if you buy it, but if Simon makes it, it's like £1.80.
Yeah, you can charge £1.80
because he's Costa Coffee barista level. Do you know what I mean?
It's a special sauce that does it.
That's
all I'm saying.
That's Supreme Chancellor John there.
All I'm saying is, if we had marshmallows and a flake, you'd enjoy it even more.
I don't like marshmallows.
My days.
The flake I go for.
You'd like it, like.
There you go. You'd love Simon's marshmallows.
So Tim's actually barrel tie in to block that.
So anyway,
which is cool.
There you go, 1 bank.
Yep.
Howl Runner is. Do you think that a cheeky 2 forward from Howl Runner?
Yeah,
I think
Kev got greedy with the Phantom on the left and tried to turn it in. That space was never going to be there for that Phantom.
No, so the K was probably the
K was the choice,
or straight, just to get out of there and then regroup and go again next time.
Well, the thing about the K turn would have been it was impossible for Tim to block it, and even if Tim had K turn and turn around to shoot you as well, he's got no tokens. You've got an evade.
Score on the door.
Oh,
we've got scores coming in.
Score of the round.
The big one, Simeon.
Yeah, how much did he win by?
Yeah, 200.
Yeah.
To 113.
What a surprise, eh?
There we go.
If we were in France, Kel surprise.
First scorer of the round, and Simeon is on 2-0. Everybody.
Who is that guy anyway?
Simeon.
Yeah.
He won some tournament in America some time ago. Yeah.
I don't know.
He's all right at XWing. I think he could be the next big thing.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think there's promise there.
I'm not sure. He looks a bit suspect to me.
Is it?
Definitely suspect.
Does definitely
look
suspect, doesn't it? Yeah.
Why are you eating another donut?
Yeah. So let's have a quick look down the list, dude. Let's see who we've got in today.
Now we've got a lot of veterans in.
A lot of people are. A lot of our guys like James and Ian and that, they've all gone over to Amsterdam to play in the Open Out there.
James is at work.
James Finlayson.
Yeah.
Is he?
Amsterdam was like last week, wasn't it?
Well, why was Kafka saying that he's gone to?
I don't know what Kafka's up to. But Finlayson's at work. And Alex Bruce is here.
Okay.
Is that Simon? Playing X-Wing.
I know, I've seen Alex.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's have a look. So you got Tim and Kev, 2 veterans. No, Kev's
I don't
not
know,
veteran.
Arif. We should come over and give it a go.
Yeah.
Get Simon's hot chocks in.
Yeah.
Because they're
worth travelling for.
They are.
Where
so
did
good.
Where did Vienna Cowboy come from? Vienna.
Yeah, someone actually
Clues in
flew
the
over
name.
from Vienna to play X-Wing with us a few months ago.
And just wrecked everything, didn't he?
And then he left with a veteran's coin. So now he has to come back. I'm not spoken to him for a while.
No, I haven't. He's not been
I've
about
seen
for a
him
while.
But yeah, he's got a veteran's coin. So he came over from Vienna just for a weekend. Because, you know, if you live in Vienna, obviously you want to have a weekend holiday in Loughborough.
Means nothing to me.
Good one.
So
the one Vienna pun you could make.
There is.
Vienna.
I know, yeah. Do.
All subtlety is gone,
Yeah,
sir. Yeah, so he flew from Vienna, turned up, and then he played 10 games
Went home.
and won 9 of them.
Yeah. Against, like, supposedly us talking ourselves up as being some of the best players in the world.
Yeah, he came over, said he'd been playing the game for like barely like a month or so, and absolutely smashed us to bits.
Yeah, he did, yeah. And it was when the whole kind of
Incredible.
ridiculous 5-ship, everything with ordnance.
Yeah, it was a heavy Imperial Ordnance list,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter. It was just incredible. So yeah, Kev got greedy with the Phantom that just died, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And that Phantom should not have turned into the Swarm. That was a mistake.
We didn't do.
He's traded
Howl
Howl
Runner's
Runner
gone. That's
for
good
it,
though. Yeah, so Howl Runner considerably weakens.
Lack of Howl is a big problem. Tim's gonna have to roll some more fire.
Yeah. We also have Sim,
3 weeks ago.
world champion Sim.
Yeah, they were. James and Alex did travel out. So you're right, Rorino.
Rorinho.
Are we saying that right?
I don't know. let's not discriminate about what pronunciation is correct and not.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm going to call you Brian.
Nice. Right? Most people do.
Do they?
Yeah, my name is terrible for talking over the phone.
What, Ryan?
No, Brian Sharp is what I usually go. But it'd be Brian Sharp without the E, because the E there is just hanging out at the end.
Yeah, it's just hanging out, just chilling with the rest of the letters, you know how it goes. K turn round for the ties, yeah, we think that.
Oh, yeah, K turn for the ties. I don't know if a 4K fits. K knows, yeah.
Do you know the thing I like about K? That, right, whatever we talk about, he's always got one thing that's slightly better.
Yeah, he's raised more money as chatting Doddy, and he's got a harder name to explain than me.
Yeah, you're right.
Fair enough, K, I'll shut my mouth. Getting told by people on the internet again.
Hello, yes, triggered.
You still get a disarm, by the way. That's not changed.
That ain't no joke.
No.
So we've got Alessandro Zaramella, who is Italian team champion.
And weekend Warlord veteran.
Yeah. Neil,
future veteran, Jagger.
Neil Jagger. Yeah, he's good, isn't he? Yeah, I don't think he realises just how good he actually is.
Flying for infiltrates today.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I welched on my challenge for him last week, so we're going to do it this week, I think.
Yeah, you weren't in.
I know.
Rory, yeah, I like Rory being there,
but I had traffic to get stuck in.
Rory is fine. Where are you chatting to us from, Rory?
Oh, is that Rory from Scotland, Rory?
I don't know.
Like Scottish team captain?
Could be.
Rory.
That's what I'm asking. My son has super.
Could be worse. My son has a super Japanese name, but he's blonde with blue eyes. I'm looking forward to him confusing his first HR manager in about 12 years.
Very nice,
cool.
Kay.
We've also got...
You've set him up well there.
So we've got Alex Bruce, London
He was on
Warlord.
First round.
Yeah.
He beat Ian Wardle.
Nice. Sam Webb. Do we know Sam?
I don't know Sam Webb.
He's here, so we can frequent with him.
It's always good to have people in who are new to the store.
Yeah, we like it.
Everyone's welcome.
Josh,
you've spotted him. Yeah, he is. There you go. He's well.
Yeah, cool, man. Hi, how you doing? I don't think I've ever spoken to you or met you, but I know of you. Such is your legacy in this game.
There you go. You're XWing famous, Rory. Confirmed.
Exactly. XWing famous. Is that even a thing? Right.
No.
You know, people say it, and people tell me that because we do this, that we're XWing famous.
I wouldn't listen to what I say.
You know,
apart from that, you genuinely do get a disarm token. That's the one thing I've said you can take.
And you know, so if there were people that were XWing famous, there would be people like Rasta, right?
Yeah, people who have won big tournaments, and not just that, but there's
personalities within the scene.
Yeah, you've got to be quite Rasta's very outspoken as well. But it's that combination, I think, that he won a big tournament at Euros in 2017.
Who? Rasta, yeah.
2017 Euros.
Yeah, because Ben Lee won 2018
and
Euros. Hashtag no.
Don't start me, Doddy. Not again.
Yeah.
And he's very vocal within the community, so his name sticks. And also providing painting as well. That he provides a service to the whole.
There is that.
Well.
I don't want to talk about Patreon or painting or how good he is.
And his dials.
How amazing that guy is at doing everything he does, even though he's colourblind.
We're not jealous at all.
I mean, seriously, what do? I sit here and chat rubbish for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And he can bosh out some decent products, which I could never do, and
they are very nice.
Never afford, to be fair. So
yeah.
Even with team rate, do we get team rate? No, we don't get team rate, and neither would we want to, because that puts.
I pay full price for mine, sir.
Yeah, because that puts food in his cupboard.
Do you know Sam Smithy?
Oh, I do. He does play. I think I've bumped into him a couple of times. Josh Thompson, Alphon James.
Yeah, the game I wanted.
Yeah, on
wasn't allowed because Alphon doesn't want to.
Marcus, hello Marcus. Hi Marcus.
Marcus.
Rasta, obviously he's here. Rob Warren. Rob's always here now. He's one of the guys.
Becoming a regular.
Yeah, we love Rob.
Him and Mark.
He's proper good guy as well.
Yeah.
Against my one of my bestest friends in the whole wide world.
Did you see how Rich did first round?
No.
He won his game.
Did he?
Yeah.
So that means he's not
He
getting.
beat Mark Ward.
He's not getting a chocolate unicorn then.
No, he's not.
What I'm
Rich Campbell's not going to win the spoon, everybody.
Wow. Yeah, we might do. it might all just collapse.
I think we have to have someone going 0-5. I'm not sure.
And then we've got Fishy.
Yep, Luke Townsend.
UK Championship Fishy.
10th chance to get a coin.
Yeah. Against Clive Paget, who's one of our biggest supporters.
He is indeed.
Got a score for you, Joe?
Oh, got a score.
Score.
Who
you got for us,
Who
boss?
we got?
Alessandro.
Oh, yeah.
Alessandro.
He's got a 200 now.
Oh, Jags.
Jag. Not today, Jag. Not today.
We need to get more of the commentary team with coins.
That is a big, big result.
I was talking with Josh about this first round. We need more representation than just Tim.
Yeah, we do. We do. Yeah, but let's be honest, Ryan. Tim's the only one that's really any good at it. Out of us, lot.
That's not true. We're all very good.
We shared our success, didn't we? In the tail end of 1.0. We both pretty on a par.
What we got? End of 1.0 went really well for me.
And me. Yeah, it's good.
Score for you, Bam Bam.
Oh, John Bamford, where are you? There we are against Thomas
Weekend
Robinson.
Wall of Veteran John Bamford.
Weekend Wall of Veteran John Bamford.
200 to 55.
200.
That means there's actually 5 veterans in today, because I forgot Bamford.
I'm a veteran, but only because I'm old.
Of the commentary team.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't met him myself, but he's in our...
Oh, is this from Coventry?
Oh, is that you, Dan? Dan Smith. I think that's Dan. I play with him in Coventry sometimes. Hi, mate. If it's you, hi. How you doing? I think it is. DJ
Trying
Smith.
to decipher everybody's names.
I know, it's great.
Part of the fun, isn't it?
People with these kind of internet aliases.
Yeah.
It's really, really good because when they introduce themselves to you, right, and they say, I'm Hothwamper 1246, you're like, do you know what? I really don't know what that is.
No.
But it's cool anyway that people want to.
Everyone has a silly name on the internet.
Yeah. What's yours?
My one in
Brian Sharp.
Adam Jones.
My one on Twitch is Jerry Ewing.
Got 200.
Adam Jones, 200.
So 56.
Justin Campsell, the best of all the Campsells, 56. So yeah, Rich Campsell is one of my bestest buddies in the whole wide world. He's in today. Fishy and Clive, Johnny Cannon. He is our
heavy laser himself.
Hull contingency of Warlords.
He is.
He's a top guy. Hull's Angels didn't pick him up, by the way. Yeah,
spotted.
It's me. Hi, mate.
You got spotted, Dan.
Yeah, you got spotted. I've ousted you, son. I've ousted your nom de terre. Is that what they're called? Jamie Bradley, one of my most favourite people in the whole world, against Ian Wardle, who's the guy that runs UKTC.
He is indeed.
Yeah. Justin Campsell,
had him on first round.
Bamford, Ollie Williams. So he's the one of the Coventry boys as well. Ollie Williams.
Is he? 'Cause he's been in the store last couple of weeks.
Yeah. So he was talking in the Coventry group about anyone else coming up, that sort of thing. It's his first tournament.
Yeah, it's his first tournament here. I was talking to him on Tuesday about it.
Yeah.
He seems to be having a good time. I'll check him in a bit.
Yeah, and obviously Mark Ward. We love Mark. He is
the legend.
Yeah.
The Terminator himself.
The Terminator himself, yeah. So, out of all those names, mate, how many players is that? So it's 14 teams, so it's 29 players today. Good turnout.
Yeah, it's really good.
Bearing in mind we're fully now into hyperspace season and there's stuff going off all over the world at the moment. Who's your pick for the veterans coin today then?
I'm going to say whoever wins out of Josh and Arthur.
What, for the veteran?
Yeah.
Do you know who my shout is today?
Arthur.
Okay. You go with Arthur, yeah?
Yeah, Arthur.
Okay. My shout today, Alex Bruce. I don't even know what lists people are flying. I'm just going with what the names are on the screen.
I know Alex because he's flying first round.
Was Fishy 1-0?
Yes.
See, Fish is a shout as well. That guy's just
Clive is paired up.
Yeah.
Going to call lunch till 2 o'clock if
lunch till 2
Okay,
o'clock.
so we'll be
this will
finish about quarter past.
Quarter past, and then we'll be back at 2 o'clock.
Back at 2. Thank you, John.
How many rounds today, John?
5.
5 rounds today.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's
4 tomorrow, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Me and you tomorrow, then,
Yeah, we'll see if we can do it.
We'll have a square off.
Now, Jag.
Jag, come in.
We've heard the score, but not the story.
We have fellow commentator and awesome person in general, Jaggy Jackson.
Yeah, I got schooled.
Did you?
Yeah. See, the thing is, I mean, we can sit here as X-Wing players and say, "Oh, it's my dice." If you ask,
a lot of people do.
If you ask Alessandro, he will tell you that I couldn't roll a hit to save my life. However, when it boils down to it, he is a fine player. He knows his list.
Weekend Warlords veteran and current Italian team champion.
Yeah, he knows how to fly for.
He's decent.
He's all right.
For Phantoms, which is what he's running. He knows it really well. He flies it really well, and against 4 large ships, which they are manoeuvrable for a large ship, but they're still at the end of the day a large ship.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just got kind of pwned all over the place.
So
I'm not shocked.
Just as a just to put a bit of context on how good Alessandro is, you beat me 200-0 on stream.
Yes.
I beat Alessandro. That's the very same day with my list.
Crazy though, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think we were talking a little bit earlier about the fact that there isn't really I was talking with Tim actually. There isn't really a list out there that is
there's not a beat all.
No, there's not a beat all list, which I think is really, really cool. And a lot of the things that when games we lose, we can actually assimilate it down to not just dice, but maybe a poor decision on our flying and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've also never flown against 4 Phantoms.
Yeah.
It's not fun, is it?
So I've flown against a couple.
Yeah.
But never 4 at the same time. And when you're rolling 1 defense dice and they've all got 2 shot or duke, it's a bit like, well,
yeah,
I'm just taking it to the face.
Yeah. Duke's not fun on 1 agility ships. When you're taking the damage, not fun.
No.
I took 2 shields off one of his ships.
Okay. Yeah.
And then on the final turn, managed to push through some damage, and then he just spent his evade.
Okay.
And I was just like, yeah, great.
Yeah, cheers.
It was a brutal experience, but as soon as I got matched against him, I was like, this is going to be hard no matter what. And then I saw what he had on the table, I was like, this is going to be really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I flew that list against the 2 Jedi super manoeuvrable things, the Aether Sprites with Rasta. But the thing is about that is only 2 ships, and they've only got 2 coming out the front.
Yeah.
So you can take a bit of a pounding off them.
Yeah.
And you just don't notice it quite so much. And all it takes is 1 bad roll from him, and 1's off the table.
You're rolling with 3 scimitars today, then?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Although none of them are scimitar.
No, well, you know, infiltrators.
3 infiltrators.
Yeah. Just a couple of bits in the chat. Dan is saying, it's a shame really I've started working full time recently and can't do Monday evenings. This was a conversation we were having before we walked in. At Cov anymore, but try to make tournaments and play TTS in the meantime. Dan, hit me up, dude. If it's a free night and I'm free, we'll just grab a table somewhere and we'll play. Yeah.
Is that Dan Cooper?
Yeah, no, Dan Smith. I always enjoy playing against Dan because he's really good at the game, but he's also one of the kind of the guys that says, do you know what, I just lost that. Why do you think I lost that? Why do you think?
Yeah.
And that's a real great quality to have because he doesn't take it personally. He doesn't get arsey about it.
Rather than just raging.
What he does do is he asks and he takes on board the things that he thinks are salient, but he doesn't take on board and just gets rid of the stuff that he thinks is just hot air, you know. And I really like Dan. I think he's quality, and if he comes to more tournaments, I think you'll see him do really, really well.
Cool.
Rory has said, I'll come and introduce myself properly next week. Nice. System open.
Go
cool.
Find us, Rory.
I really enjoy your output, by the way, between your monthly tournaments and Rasta and Ash. There's some great content. I'm not sure what's gone wrong with Tuesdays, though. It's all about the raffle.
Tuesdays are a wild ride, mate.
It's all about the
wild ride.
Tuesdays are great fun for us to do, and we have a real kind of affinity. We've got a core group which tune in every week, haven't we? And it's really good fun. And I think what you'll see though from us, we've had our group discussions about stuff. When you get a core group of people, what happens then is you start to get in jokes and stuff like that, right? Yeah. So what we want to do is not move away from that because we want everyone to feel part of what we're doing. But what we want to do is we're going to talk a little bit more about the games. We're going to be a little bit sort of less heavy on the dad jokes and all this sort of stuff. We're going to up our levels of what we're going to give away. You know, with the new systems that we've got, and we're still learning the software, so please bear with us. You know?
Yeah, there's a lot of things we're working on to make the stream better.
There's other content coming. I used to do a thing off my mobile phone last year called Warlords TV.
Yes.
Whereas I was at massive events and I used to just run up to people I didn't even know, shove a phone in their face and try and interview them. Hi, I'm Steve, Warlords TV. Bang, Jesper Hills, right? And one of the questions I asked Jesper was just after Worlds, right? And I went up to Jesper and I had my phone in his face. Warlords TV, I'm Steve, nice to see you, blah, 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 blah. And he goes, I'm Jesper, hi. I said, so how do you feel about Simeon taking your list to Worlds and winning with it when you didn't?
Oh, yeah.
But I've got this real kind of cheekiness about me, whereas I'm.
Well, you'd like to think so.
I put my arm around him and said, "Mate, I'm only joking. It's cool, you know." But I got an interview at Nationals with Mike Budd.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he was stood chatting to Rasta, and I just put my phone in his face, and we were talking about Asmodee, the future of the organised play, and it was really, really, really good. And it was kind of like just like proper interview questions off the top of my head, and it was such a really great.
We don't expect to get someone like that.
No,
so
it was such a great experience for me to do that. And Rasta was kind of there going, well, you know, is Steve going to say anything a bit risque? And that? But when it's serious, then I'm serious, you know, and that's the way it goes.
Yeah,
so,
we're working on.
Thanks, Steve. Getting me emotional in my lunch break.
How we do what we do is something that's constantly evolving.
Yeah,
and we're trying to improve.
Yeah,
everything.
we are. And we're not infallible.
No,
you know, we're good.
I'm pretty close.
I think you're not bad.
But I'm not quite there yet.
We're not. You know, I talk a lot, right? And I do talk a lot, but I talk a lot about some things which are very tongue in cheek, like we are the self-proclaimed best weekly XWing show in the UK. And that is started out as a little bit of a kind of a joke and a prod, but I now defy anybody to say that that's not right. That's not true.
No, we're very proud of the content we make.
We are.
And we really enjoy doing it. So
and we're really cool with like everybody that joins us as well. You know, and we try and acknowledge everybody that comes in. We try and do the right thing for the community, which is, you know, a few little snipes, jokes, because that's what happens when you're out and about on the scene. But overall, it is about X-Wing, it is about the game, it is about interaction with you guys, and it is about, you know, just trying to bring everything a little bit closer together to make our meta in this country, our community, as strong as it can possibly be.
Yes.
You know, and that's why we do these things. And here's another result.
Go for you.
Sorry, Jack.
Alex and Sam.
Yeah, Alex Bruce.
Alex wins 200 to 46.
There's my pick. Don't tell him that, because he'll start getting. But he knows that I'm the best Nim player in the room. Ask him, who's the best Nim player in the room?
Who's Nim?
Exactly. So what's
Kev's not got the hang of the line thing.
What's your feeling about the rest of the day then? You still going to push on and see if you can?
Well, I'm only going to quit now, am I?
Well, no.
4-on-1, Jags.
4-on-1.
Believing you.
4-on-1, you reckon?
And some of the top players that are out there that are winning.
Submarine it, boss.
Already have veterans coins.
Well, the further along down the season we get, the more and more that situation is going to occur. I reckon by the end of the year we're probably going to like 5th place is doing it, 6th place is going to get veterans.
Yeah,
potentially.
I normally finish about 12, so that's me.
So you're fine, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not going to get one.
You're fine. Don't worry. I don't know. I mean, my first game was good for MOV. Second game not so good for MOV.
Okay.
No, but this.
Are you finding though? This is, I think it's an interesting question. Are you finding that you can control MOV better or worse in 2.0?
I can't answer that because
when will you be famous?
Because I played one tournament of 1.0.
Okay, but so, how are you finding managing your MOV then? Do you consciously think in the game, do you know what, I'm winning here, there's 5 minutes to go, I'm just going to kind of try and disengage? Do you not do that?
I want to kill ships.
Okay, fine.
Luke Townsend.
Warfish. My second pick.
200.
Yes.
In 97.
I should be betting on the Grand National, mate, at this rate.
You've not had half on score yet.
Well, I wouldn't with these guys. So yeah, no, I try and kill ships.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't do it for the points.
Yeah.
I just want to kill ships. If I'm losing badly, and kind of go, oh, I could run away to save my MOV. No, I try and kill ships.
Okay.
But that's because that's the point of the game.
If running is the win condition, I'll run. Running it can be a valid win condition.
Yeah, I agree.
Some people find it really boring, and that's fair.
But
some people will just be like, no,
it wouldn't even enter into my head to do it.
Yeah, it's fair. Some people just really don't like.
So you're pretty much out and out damage race then, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna get in your face and shoot you.
I've won games by running, and it's really rattled some people. I just said to them, "Well, what do you want me to do? Come to you and lose?"
Oh yeah.
How do you want me to? You know what I mean?
Again,
if I engage you, I lose.
I think
so why would I engage?
I think this is the kind of the kind of mental difference in preparation and ideal and mindset difference between casual play and tournament play.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it in casual play.
And I think that's the big.
Just go at
that's
it.
the big difference. I just don't work in a kind of tournament mindset. I don't do that, so I don't bail out when I should bail out, and I don't work in that way. I will always turn in to shoot something as opposed to run away to save my shields and then get points.
That's fair.
You know, so
it's 3 points in this game.
But that's just the way that I run.
Yeah, yeah. As Rory's saying, I like how casual it is. The Tuesdays, I'm guessing there's way too much overly serious content out there. And do you know what? I totally agree with that statement. When we look online about what goes on, it is all like so serious, and we're not serious people.
It's also not just X-Wing.
No.
Tuesday's just about loving the game.
I've seen some other games streamed live.
Yeah.
And it is very dour, by the book. Rules. This is how you do it. And it's hard to engage.
Yeah,
because you're not really invested in it. You just
when you play at top level, right? And Warlords, we're lucky to have some of the top players here. You know,
we've got 2 of them on the table.
When we play at this sort of level, we know the intensity of what it is. We know what kind of decisions they're trying to make because they're serious about their play and they're serious about their having their fun. You know.
Yeah.
And I think that if we sat in here and we were all like, well, yes, that's a hard 3. I think that was a real mistake there. You know, like a snooker commentary in a lot of respects.
What about like watching chess?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be just boring. So you need a bit of charisma in the booth. You need a bit of personality. You need a bit of light-hearted banter. You know, it's just
40K's a nightmare for it.
Everything is,
I don't know. I've never been part of the community, so I can't comment.
But having said that, though, I think certain games lend themselves to more interesting commentary.
You're right.
I think it's quite hard to do that with games like 40K.
Yeah.
Because not only do you have to have a massive amount of knowledge about what's on the table, because there's loads of different stuff.
Yeah.
But also because it's very much, I go, my entire army goes, then you go, then I go, then you go, then I go. There's massive, like the movement section. Well, what can you talk about in the movement section? Well, he's moving his guys 6 inches forwards. Oh, he's moving those guys 5 inches forwards.
Yeah.
Oh, he's moved them into cover. There's not much you can really get your teeth into when talking about games like X-Wing, because it's a much faster pace. There's less models on the table, and because of the way that it works, it's a lot kind of clearer, and you can talk about the different manoeuvres available.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to actual content just to be able to talk about in general, as opposed to, well, he's measured 6 inches and he's moved it.
Yeah.
And I think certain games lend themselves to a more interactive, more interesting, more exciting chat, and I think X-Wing's good for that.
Yeah, it's certainly a lot more dynamic.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a lot more decision making, and the errors in X-Wing are punishing.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a very forgiving game if you're a novice, let's say.
Well, even down to just the fact that if you do, say for example, you do a ship manoeuvre, which is a gentle 2.
Yeah.
When you really should have done a gentle 3.
Yeah.
That's one manoeuvre template difference.
Yeah.
In 40k terms, in terms of movement, it's like, well, should he have moved 4 inches or should he have moved 6 inches? Well,
see, that just
as long as you're in 30 inches range for your guns, it doesn't matter.
That doesn't flick any switch.
You know, it doesn't. There's no kind of. It's a lot harder to get a negative off it.
Oh, we got a score.
Win by Josh.
He didn't.
Oh.
200 to me. 93 to Arthur.
Should have gone on stream.
He still would have lost.
That's your pick, by the way.
That is my pick, losing.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
Well done, dude.
So are you now? 1-1.
2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
Where's the bit for this team?
Because he got the buy. Pirate John Silver has donated 1 bit.
They all count.
Well, thank you when you donate another 99. Yeah.
Score for you beautiful people.
Score for us beautiful people.
We've got Jamie against Ian.
Yes, you do.
Got 200 for Jamie.
Yay!
82 for Ian.
Ian Wardle's having a mare today.
It was very close the first game he lost to Alex.
I think the overlays one, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Oh no, it's not. They were talking about a tie dime, but they must have took it back.
They have taken.
I was playing next to them, so they said they were down to 2 ties, but it's not me.
Yeah, this is Kev needs to just
They
push a
never
little
took
bit more
the
damage.
third half of the board.
It went badly for Kev first.
It did.
Stage of the game, and then he's
Well, Gideon's nearly gone as
he
well.
got it back with positioning, didn't he? So.
If Kev can take Gideon and then run.
Doesn't even need to take. Oh, he does just need to.
Don't run!
Yeah.
Turn it and shoot!
So that it was. You remember we were talking about that move, which took a long time. It turns out that actually was exactly what you said it was. It was the game critical move.
Yep.
A game changer.
In a lot of respects, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, you said I said they were going to turn in all the tie swarm, which they did. You said that you would have split a couple off. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that.
There was a critical turn.
Maybe it would have. Maybe it wouldn't have. I don't know.
They were saying that when Wampa died,
yeah,
took 2 crits.
Yeah.
Just completely forgot Iden.
I was surprised he didn't Iden.
Yeah.
Oh, because he Idened it the next turn.
He damaged. He dealt with 2 crits down.
Yeah.
And Kev went, "Oh, did you not want to Iden that?" And he went, "Oh, I've forgotten it." And the crits had gone down.
Yeah.
Because
I
we
thought
called that.
I was
didn't we?
really
Yeah,
surprised.
he meant to Iden.
Because
Thanks for that, Josh.
we even kind of speculated that he'd already used Iden in a previous.
Yeah,
attack.
we were like, I must have used
He
Iden.
must have used it already.
And then he used Iden for 1 hit, and I was like, what?
But it was so brutal in that first engagement with the swarm tactics and just putting them all up and.
Oh, he
shooting before
knackered
the-
a Phantom immediately.
Right, I'll leave you guys to it.
Nice one, Josh. Well done.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
best
See you
part
later,
stuff
Joe.
up, so
Lucky
we'll
dude.
be back.
Yeah. See you in a bit
Yeah.
for round
It's
3.
break, isn't it?
2 o'clock back.
2
mate.
o'clock.
2 o'clock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got an hour, so.
Always like having Jag in the booth. It speaks a lot of sense, doesn't
it
it?
does. Fair enough. Ali beat him. That's so cool.
However, the image of him in our group chat the other morning, when it turned into a video chat, mate, that's
Oh, I forgot about that. That's so funny.
that's burnt into my retinas. And I'm like, who's that guy? Oh, it's Jag. The camera puts £20 on you, mate.
I popped into that and it was just echo. I was like,
It was like, what's going on?
Echo was insane.
My head is just melted.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, Facebook video chat doesn't work so well.
Not when a group call.
No.
It's all good. It's all good.
It was very funny.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I think Kev's got this now.
So my 2 horses are still in the race, which is nice.
So is mine. You didn't have to go 5 now.
Do you know, I reckon Sim's going to win today. Right, but
Well,
because of the
This
coins.
is the thing, right? We were in here, me and Josh,
Sim's just,
working out who to put on stream this round. He was like, oh, table 2 looks good. And I was like, you can't put him on round 2.
yeah,
He'll be on later.
yeah, be on later. Go on, then.
Got Rob and Rich.
Rob, Warren,
Yep.
and Rich Campsell.
How much did Rich win by?
Flip it.
Oh,
So
no.
Rob wins
Okay.
200
Yeah.
52.
Okay. Well, this is a new list that Rich has been flying. I've been working on him.
The
working with him on it.
separatists.
Yeah, and we've just been refining it.
Yeah, Doddy, I think he's got it
nice
now.
turnaround for Kev there, yeah. Look, where the swarm's all over the place, it's gone. You know, Gideon's gone. Kev just takes Gideon off the board.
It's easy for Kev from here.
Yeah, Kev just needs to manage.
All he does is just focus evade every turn now, and now Tim doesn't have enough firepower to shoot through the tokens.
No.
Whereas he did when he had a whole swarm.
Greetings, Ulfric. Ulfric's out in the gaming area,
He is indeed.
wearing his Darth Maul t-shirt.
He is, yes, yeah, I spotted that. Darth Maul t-shirt.
I like Ulfric.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Asked me if he wanted to go on stream round 1, he said no, which is fair enough.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's
very
got
good.
he's got
Big
heart
support
gold.
of the stream.
Yeah, got heart
So,
gold.
yeah.
We love that guy. So, yeah. And he always does it. This is like since he kind of got involved with us. What? it was in Nerford where I first met him. When he was giving, he gave a load of stuff for the Ashley Taylor charity thing. So about 6 months, and he's been down here like I think he lives in Manchester, right? But,
yeah, he does.
And he's been down like maybe 3 of the tournaments. So he came down for the February tournament because it was mine, Raster's, whoever else's birthdays.
Yes.
Bought us all like Kraken and cake and stuff, and that was really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, great supporter of what we do. Very quiet, very understated guy.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
but
really
such
is.
a nice guy when you get to talk to him and.
He'll just focus there, won't he? What about? Well, you want to shoot the same TIE fighter and kill it before it doesn't. So that's the PS1. So if he can kill that and not dodge the 4, then he won't be shot at.
No, it's time then.
So yeah, Tim's cooked.
Yeah.
Average from Kev there.
Yeah, he spent the focus. And crit's going through though.
Yeah, he can't
dead.
Boom.
And now second shot into Iden.
Range 1. 2, average again.
Nothing. Tim's greens have been poor, haven't they?
Yeah, Tim's sort of collapsed last couple of turns.
Nice.
Pretty brutal end for him.
So the app won't update because the time's gone to 0.
They need to press stop. If they stop the timer, it will update.
But it's the Academy that went, wasn't it?
Academy died and Iden was half pointing, I think.
Okay, let's go and sort that out.
Yeah, just all you have to do is press stop on the timer and it will let you edit.
Yeah.
Cool. Because what happens with, because we use TTT, tabletop TO, what it does is when the timer hits 0, it locks the hull and shield values of the ships. I guess to stop you accidentally editing it. I don't know why he's done that really. But if you set the time back to 75, then it will let you edit.
How's that, Ryan? Has it worked?
No, you need to stop timer.
I have.
No, you haven't.
All right. Okay. Fine. Well, we'll work it out.
I can do.
So
Academy.
Yeah, Academy died.
There you go. See, Academy died.
And Iden went down to 1 hole.
There you go.
So 179 to 124 to Kev.
There you go.
Could this be Kev's tournament?
It could well be, yeah.
Unless he comes up
really
against Alessandro in the mirror.
And then it's down to pilot, and that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Just Tim Marsden got 124. Kev Bellamy got 179. Yeah, TTT is really good, Doddy. I've played around it with myself, and I really like it. Because Ulfric, cheers.
Ulfric has donated 199 bits. Thank you, mate.
I'm assuming you can see the camera.
Perhaps people can pay us in bits for us to do silly things on camera, like, I will give you a thumbs up if you donate 100 bits. But it'll be a cheesy one with a proper face and everything. Like that,
yeah, good.
Like some out of Wallace and Gromit.
Flip it.
Go on then. What
I've
we got?
David B against David C.
Yeah, David P.
P.
Dave Pontin. And
So I've got 153 for David Pontin.
Ooh, 153.
And for Mr. Council, 133.
Ooh!
It's a close one.
Now, Dave is flying Han Luke.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I've got one. Mark Ward.
Mark the Legend Ward.
178.
Oh, is this going to see Mark's first win?
So 90.
To Ollie William 90. Yay! Come on. What a Mark.
What we got left?
Johnny Cannon and Rasta.
Right, okay.
Russell's probably finished.
Yeah, Marcus Wilson versus Rasta and Johnny Cannon versus Stu True. I played Stu True last month. What a gentleman.
I've played him in Leicester. Really good guy.
He was flying TIE Strikers.
Still chatting. We're on lunch. So
Yeah, he was flying TIE Strikers, and he unfortunately he aileroned and then flew off the board.
Oh no.
And I was like, dude, just tap it. He's like, no, I've got to learn.
He flew against me with 3 Phantoms, 3 Fang Fighters, and absolutely schooled me.
Yeah, I played him in the Leicester tournament.
Yeah, it was at the Leicester tournament.
Yeah, and he flew against me with the 3 fangs there, and it got wrecked.
Stu True.
Stu True, good guy.
Really good guy.
Good guy. So shall we transition?
Because Kevin and Tim were just talking as they stand next to the table. They both think that's the way that game always goes.
Oh really?
The TIE Swarm versus the four Phantoms.
The late game, the Phantoms have too much.
They both said exactly that. You get smashed as the Phantoms get smashed in the first turn. First engagement, you have to accept that you're going to lose a Phantom or two, and then.
Faster.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
103.
Hold on. Raster.
103.
103.
To 134.
Oh, Marcus wins 134.
Wow. Well done, Marcus.
Cool, man.
What's he done?
We're just waiting for Johnny Cannon.
Johnny Cannon's still.
So we're going to close the stream down because I need to tinker with it.
Yeah, cool.
No problem, John.
We're going to have a play about with the bit rate and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, should we sign off now then? And it's only one squad.
Yeah, I think it always goes that way. And you have to accept you're going to lose Phantoms, and then your later game, as long as you trade it for at least one tie, you're all right.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, and then there's not enough swarm left to punch through the Phantom tokens.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah. It's always going to be hard for the first.
So we'll be back at about 2 o'clock then, yeah?
Yes,
well,
everybody.
Maybe slightly earlier, like 5:02 or something, just so we can get the next game.
We'll check back in with us at 2 o'clock.
What we'll do, I think, is we'll go and have a little scout about what lists there are. And see if we can get interested.
We'll draw round 3 and see the best game we can find.
Emperor's Canaries, thank you for following us on Twitch.
Thank you for following us. If there's anything in particular you would like to see, let us know. We've not had any Wave 3 on yet, so I'd love to get some Wave 3 on.
So get some Separatists or some Republic in there?
Ideally against each other, we'll see if we can do that.
Yeah.
It's going to be like
see how the pair falls on.
Yeah.
But
at least one or two.
We'll do that, and we'll come back in about half an hour.
Yeah. We'll do.
That's it then.
It is indeed.
So join us back again at 2 o'clock. We're going to cut the stream. We're not going to leave it running because we need to do some technical stuff this end. But join us back again around about 10 to 2 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll be
for more fun and
40 to 45 minutes. We'll be back with you guys. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Nice. All good. Bye.